Alrighty. This is, in fact, mainline DCSS. For the first time in a long time. I did a little poll today in my Discord, with people who watch my streams, and had a long list of things they could choose from for me to stream tonight. And what they ended up doing was, because I put DCSS on here, people wanted to see the win streak continue for the first time in a while, and I figured it's an okay time to do it because there is a new species, as you can see, based on an old species with the most fun parts removed, but the core essence of it kind of still there. What is this Green X and Slam? Did my Linux machine have another automatic update? I mean, I wouldn't say automatic, it was a manual update, but sort of. My OBS has some issues with it. Mic is slightly clipping somehow. Volume is okay, but quality slightly strange. How about now? Is that still happening? I turned it down a little. I think it is clipping because it is heading into the red range or whatever. Is it still happening? Yes? No? I know we're on a delay here. If we're having, indefinable mic issues, I may switch to my Windows box. The stream's a train wreck, bros. Get hype. Yeah. Yes, Murder Dog, I do mean peaking. Yeah, I'm gonna sound like a fool when I try to talk about audio issues because despite being a literal computer scientist, I don't know. I don't know that I'm not much of an audio engineer. Seems better now, although volume is lower. Well, turn your speakers on, breh. Yeah, I don't know. If there's any problems other than it being like slightly too quiet, let me know. Because I don't think I can. I can turn the. Check this out. I can turn the gain up, but back when I did that, I'm gonna turn that back down. Back when I did that, people would complain about the gain being too high. This is how I get. This is how I pretend that I have a nice radio voice. Just have a decent microphone. Anyway, with regards to this game, I decided to go with an artificer. We have a few artificers in the streak already. Not too many. I don't feel like I'm inundating the streak with a billion artificers, but probably there are more artificers than anything else, just because I think that it is the most reliable early game class, and while they've changed it a bit since the last time that I played, it is still probably pretty strong. Turn up the gain until you're clipping while breathing. Hell yeah. Based and red-pilled. Yeah, so as you'll see, we have a wand of charming. They changed it to charming from enslavement, I guess because they were worried about offending someone, maybe. I don't know. Seems like something they would do. We still have our wand of flame. It is quivered. So we want to be, let's see, what is it? Is it Q? No, is it capital Q? I want to quiver nothing. Okay, good. That way if I slam FF, I don't try to fire that thing. Press V. I don't want to do that. Press capital V. Okay, that's still the right thing for... Just got to make sure my keys are correct here. Remove all interesting Linley word choices, right? Well, I always thought that was an interesting word to use for the wand because it makes you wonder, like, am I the baddie? You know what I mean? Like, that was always a D&D thing where any kind of charming, well, not necessarily charming magic, but mind-controlling magic was, like, inherently an evil act. I remember there was, like, this ongoing kind of meme debate about whether popping the helm of opposite alignment on an evil character would be an evil act. And the argument was that it was because you were basically taking their freedom of choice away, kind of relevant to some current real-world political, well, I won't get into that. Anyway, most interestingly, mechanically, we have the piece from Zom's chessboard, which used to be a much more interesting item. You see, this used to be just Zom's chessboard, period, and it was an evocable, which I don't think it had charges, and what it used to do is confuse everything on the screen. And if you had higher evocations, there was a bigger chance of it confusing other people rather than you. This new item is basically just a wand of random effects, except you don't target it, and instead all it does is it hits the closest enemy, I think. No, it hits a random enemy. So it's kind of the same. I mean, with the way that I used random effects, this is basically the same item, more or less, I guess. It's more obnoxious to use. I think this is one of those things they changed for the sake of changing things. The tile is cool, I guess. I mean, I won't be all negative. I'm going to try to, wherever I can, I am going to do my best to try to be positive about mainline. Not that the devs really deserve it, but I just want to make sure that I'm not just like getting in the habit of dogging on it, for the sake of it. Where something is good in this version, I will say so. Just drop and ignore it. No, there's good uses for this. Why can't we keep the one and have the chess piece do Zom stuff? Yeah, see, that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, the Artificer starts with this now. I think that the pool of effects may have changed. Haste, Invis, Might, Corona, Slow, Paralyze, Confuse, Malmutate, Petrify, or Sleep. I feel like, yeah, we used to be able to do damage with the wand. It's all buffs and debuffs now, which definitely reduces my interest in using this thing, but there's still reasons that you use it. Basically the same situation as before, where you're on a staircase, and you can easily run away if it decides to haste your enemy. Oh, it got changed, so the wand used to do debuffs only too. I mean, it got changed to that. All right. Anyway, enough talk. We are like 20 minutes into the stream. I think it's time to start the damn game. All right, so the thing about Djinn, or Djinni, not sure actually the real way to pronounce this. We only have health, we don't have mana. If I cast a spell, my HP goes down. If we look at our mutations, we have a John. All right, yeah, I'm a John. Hey Oren, what's up, man? We have a laundry list of crap associated with being a Djinn. First and foremost, we are immune to poison and sickness and miasma. Cool thing about this is that makes our early game a lot easier. We don't have to worry about adders, really. I'm sure they could still melee me down, but whatever. RF++, okay, great. RC-, this could be rather terrifying for the early game. If I auto-explore into an ice drake or something in layer 1, that could be a problem. You float on the air rather than walking. Now, I don't have a special ability which tells me I cannot turn off my flight, but I don't think airstrike does extra damage to flying things anymore, so maybe I don't need to worry about that. You learn spells naturally, not from books. So this is like a blatant ripoff of, I want to say, Oni's from B-Crawl, where as I level up, I think I'm going to just naturally get some spells. Your magical power is your life essence. I talked about that already. And I get a little extra HP. I think that might go up as I level up. I'm not sure. Things are either super easy or hard depending on what spells you gain. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I can't train spell schools. I can only train spell casting, and all of my spells are keyed off of spell casting, okay? And as a trade-off for that, I get -3 aptitude. Strictly worse version of Oni. Their melee apps are bad. Yes, the melee aptitudes are terrible. I hadn't really thought about this that much, so why don't we just talk through it right now. I'm going to do my... You think Mike still might be going into the red? You know what it is. Let's turn it down just a little bit more. All right, are we good? I want to touch the end of the yellow and never go into the red. Yes, Oren, this is a streak game. This is going to be game number 61. We have a long and storied history here of games, and hopefully I don't fuck it up now. We very nearly lost our Tengu Fire Elementalist last time, on the first floor, in fact. -3 aptitude is still strong since it's every school at once. Oh, I don't disagree, but it turns you into a bit of a generalist, I think. Kind of like expect to do this null style, where you might not get past level 6 spellcasting, I assume. But yeah, if you go all in, it's not terrible. And we might do that, but remember, we're starting as an artificer, so these aptitudes do not encourage casting. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I see that our armor aptitude is okay, our dodging aptitude is great, our shield's aptitude is okay. I was thinking about this, and yeah, I think this either wants to be a guy who just punches things, which is a bit of a dice roll because you may or may not get a good transmutation spell, or I don't know. I mean, depending on what you find, you can make -2 aptitude work. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, sure. Once you reach 27 spellcasting, but have fun doing that on a -3 apt. I mean, you can, but eh. But yeah, I think this is probably going to end up as a melee fella. I mean, we will see. I mean, it depends on how much you really hammer in on it, Tony. I mean, I'm not gonna go all in on spellcasting. This is a streak game, so you're not gonna see me doing too many, exciting, fun things. Yeah. One more thing. They nerfed Artificer further. They gave me a club instead of a dagger, which is significant, I think. Remove Scald Start, add class that would benefit from it. Yeah, I know, right? Alrighty, so let's take a look at let's finally get moving. We have a neat little tile here that's been around for a while, I think. I think this is the old tile. I'm training stealth. I'm setting it to a target of 2 like I always have, so that I have above a 50% chance of not being seen by like an orc priest or something. Used to be a short sword, not a dagger. Well, my point stands. Clubs suck. I mean, I'd rather have a dagger or a short sword, especially a short sword, than a club, that's for sure. Okay, we have a door. I don't know if I recognize this entry vault, but I can only assume this is a 3-way door. This is fine, though. I mean, this is a little annoying because I'm trapped, but at the same time, I have a thing to walk around. So let's just open. You reach down and open the gate. I didn't know that description was there. For if you're flying, the reach down thing. Okay. Okay. Now a few things changed about combat in this version, and I guess I'll talk about them. And anybody who wants to chip in if I miss anything or if I simply don't know about anything, feel free. All right. So these jokers, I think, completely took out cursed items. They don't exist unless you worship Ashnzari now. Is that correct? So this flail, I know, is not cursed. If you train 3... Oh, hey, it's Sappher. What's up, buddy? You're the guy with like 1 million high scores, right? How you doing, man? If you train 3 skills max at once and one of them is spellcasting, it will be enough spellcasting to cast all the spells by the time you'll learn them. Interesting. That is... I would not have expected that at -3 aptitude. But yeah, we could switch to flail right now, and I guess this does... I kind of shit on this change when I first heard about it, and I do think that it takes away some interesting choices that you have to make in the early game, but I guess it also creates some, now that I look at it, because I would never have even considered wearing this flail because it could be cursed. Now I actually have to do the calculus. The base attack delay is 1.4. Base attack delay on this is 1.3. So while I ordinarily would really like to stay above, faster than speed 1, that's not an option here. So we're going to take the better weapon, yeah, with a big-ass base damage. I guess my accuracy is lower, but if I had to guess, I would assume... I'm not going to sit here and Leo Littlebook FSim flail versus club. I'm just going to assume that no-skill flail is probably better than no-skill club. Yeah, Ditchard, they are streamlining. They have to remove every interesting thing about the game. Curse brands now replaced with harm. Oh no. Wait, is that actually true? I thought you were memeing. They did remove curses. Okay, we have ring mail. So when I say to train 2 stealth at the beginning of the game, that is based on wearing leather, armor, or lighter. I think it's probably still best for me to pop on this ring mail. On the other hand, and now we're getting to one of the meteor changes that I very much despise. They have changed GDR. Okay, GDR is now solely based upon your AC. So your guaranteed damage reduction, no longer are you stuck at 0 if you're wearing a robe. So all of my knowledge about how to, you know, optimally which armors to wear, completely out the window now. It's all just based on AC. So, God, now that I don't even really know what the formula is, and I doubt that these jokers decided to update the. No, of course, of course, nobody updated the Learn DP. Easy mode Draconians nowadays. Yeah, Draconians are gonna have a super easy. 3 to 5 AC is worth the stealth drop. On this character, I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, I'm not terribly scared of Orc Priest because I already have enough HP to survive everything but a max damage smite. So they told everyone it's a truism that GDR doesn't matter. They were mad about being wrong for years, so they changed it so that GDR magic didn't matter. Well, that's par for the course, Tony. I mean, they tend to have these little poorly disguised tantrums, I guess. Yeah, also D2 on... Oh, yeah, on D1, for sure, it's way better to have the ring mail, there's no question. Of course, that stops being true if I get shafted, my friend. Alright, this is like a lot of space that we've covered without seeing a single enemy, and what I'd really like to do is I think I'd like to go down this hallway. I don't want to be in these wide open spaces if I can. Yeah, there's no more enemies in the game. They removed. Just don't get shafted, yeah. It's amazing to me that they still have D1 shafts, but you know what? We're an artificer. I shouldn't be too afraid. Hello! Alright, so because because crawl devs, we now have to deal with D1 quokkas, which are fast. You know, I think what were the little things called? Were they iguanas or something? The little ones that were fast, those are gone, and the superior version, more powerful version is here. Yeah, D1 quokka is scary. We're gonna take a step back. Oh, he's right there, isn't he? God damn it. Okay, I am going to use my Wand of Flame to deal with this. Completely worth the 2 charges, because if I had swung, we're looking at a potential of, I think, 3 attacks. Because I attack at 1.4 speed. Yeah, Djinni, John's our mainline now, Herschel. Scorpions are fast now? Did they really do that? Stunning and brave. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to wear this dagger. And the reason I'm going to wear this dagger is so I can very closely control my, my attacks. I attack at speed 1 now. It may not have as much base damage, but it has more accuracy. Okay, we've got a Cabald. Quivering Stones. Okay, so something I almost forgot, and I think this actually happened last version, is they they took away ammo for enemies. They just have infinite stones now, which is very terrifying in the early game. Another thing we want to be very sad about is that okay, that old rule where I always subtracted 2 from the damage for an enemy that's using a weapon, that don't count no more. That does not count anymore. You simply add the numbers together, which I have to agree is probably a good change insofar as it simplifies things, but for the monsters that they didn't adjust base damage for, created a huge issue. I think kobolds have been adjusted down though, so we're looking at like 3 damage, 1 plus 2. I want to say kobolds used to do 5 base damage, so this one's okay. But with his whip, we can expect 6 plus 1 is 7 damage. Kobold was adjusted. Okay, I can't. I'm not going to be able to dance him. I can't throw darts. This is not. Wait, yes, I can. Yes, I can throw darts. What am I doing? Right? There's no such thing as a blowgun anymore. Alright. I'm living in 0.16 or something. Wait a minute, are kobolds resistant to poison? I forget. No, they're not, bro. Oh, right, yeah, okay, it's been a while, sorry, I forgot. They made these almost completely useless if you don't have, throwing. Allow us to throw potions, coward devs? Bro. Agreed. Okay, 1.3 stealth. I'm gonna keep training it as a matter of course, you know. We have 2 potions now. We have 1 scroll, no stacks. This is a change I agree with. They made it more common for you to get shops on D1, so now you get to go back there. Oh, motherfuck. They did this, didn't they? They added freeze to the endoplasm. Oh boy. This will do a ton of damage to me because I am cold vulnerable. Yeah, where's my ooze? What the hell's an endoplasm? Yeah, I don't like this change. Freeze is a crazy thing to give a D1 enemy because it always hits. This is deadly for John. John is going to actually use a Wand of Flame. Wait a minute. Are you... Yeah, you're resistant to poison, so... We use a couple more charges. Let's pick up the stone, yeah. I forgot to do that. Would have been nice to throw a rock at him. So we're already down to 11 charges, which is no good. It's not RF minus. Yeah, you would think it would be, right? I don't think they thought about this very much. All right, this guy is quivering stones. We're going to use the darts. He may die to this, he may not. Even sicker. Yeah, he's dead. Oops, I didn't mean to walk those 2 steps. Those 2 steps could have killed me, oh no. Okay. Probably the most dangerous common D1 enemy now. Maybe. I still think I would give that to Quokka just for being quick. Well, that Minmay wanted to add adders to D1 because that individual has very silly ideas about the early game. Wow, okay, we have some cool things here. We have a Flail of Venom. Did I start with any spells? No. No, I'm an artificer, so I don't get spells. Jackal is still king of D1. If you get the whole pack, yeah, Jackal wins D1 for sure. Oddly enough, the thing that makes Jackal so dangerous isn't necessarily its speed. I think it's at the AC. If you look at Jackal, that 1 little pip of AC combined with the 3 pips of evasion, it goes a long way. Yeah, we can't read books. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should press C. Yeah, you don't know any spells because I didn't start with a book start. Guaranteed 1d5 damage. Well, more for me because I'm vulnerable. But that's speed 10, so you can walk away from him. Might even be slower. Looks like speed 10 probably. Anyway, yeah, this shop. I have 25 gold, obviously not enough, but I think we might go for the whip. Both of those are definitely worth getting if I don't get anything else on D1. The flail is cheaper. I'm going to have an easier time getting the whip below speed 1. In fact, it starts almost at it, so I'd really prefer the whip. On the other hand, the flail is venom, which is way better, in my opinion, in the early game, because it triggers more often. Obviously, the whip will just like one-shot things if it triggers, but it only triggers once in every 3 attacks. What is this highway robbery? They're very shiny stones, okay? Hey, Senshi, how you doing? If I stream the world record streak, people will come. People will come to my stream still. No matter how long I spend not streaming DCSS. Yeah, this is 0.27. I guess maybe I should put that in the stream title. I guess I thought it would be obvious because of Djinni, but then again, people probably aren't following this stuff too much. Does our tile have a really tiny cloud? I think where my legs should be, I have like a little tiny whirlwind looking thing. So maybe you can hit for like 6. I'm just gonna melee him. We're good. Okay. The zap tiles when you aim look weird to you. Do they? Yeah, maybe they... I think they lightened the color a little bit, maybe? Or added, like, a shadow next to these walls. I don't remember that being there before. But, maybe I'm just having an aneurysm. I say that a lot, because I often feel like that in this game. You know what? Instead of wasting my wand further, I think we're going to try to... Well, I don't know if I should stick to my Demon Whip +9 or pivot to Zephyr Unrand. Well, if you are committed skill-wise, I would stick with the whip. The devs are trying to give me brain damage, maybe. Let's see. On one hand, I don't want to waste my wand on this fella. On the other hand, I could get shafted at any moment. This is still D1, so I want the experience, actually. Oh, I didn't change this to manual. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to open up with a rock. I sure wish I could move a little faster. Going through your old crawl folder to steal tiles for D&D purposes. You forgot about this 3-headed ogre tile you made. I think I remember what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure you sent that to me. Alright, so we use 1 charge of flame. Yeah, we have a finite amount of rocks. Everybody else has infinite rocks, but we have finite. Okay, so we have 2 stealth. I'm going to stick with that. I don't know what the math is on what the chances of an orc priest seeing me are at, you know, with ringmail at 2 stealth, but I imagine it's okay. We got really lucky actually finding these darts on D1. It's enough to almost make me want to train some throwing, but I'm more interested in getting my HP up. Because the devs are not terribly thoughtful, I don't know. They didn't... Here's what gets me. They, I guess, either didn't know or didn't care that running enemies out of ammo is a viable strategy. I'm sure they probably did know about it and thought it was like too tedious or something, but it's really not that tedious, and it is the core of DCSS. I think that unfortunately in their sort of brain-dead pursuit of... dogged pursuit of streamlining and getting rid of tedium, there's a lot of collateral damage there. They didn't like people ammo stalling. Well, sometimes that is the best strategy, and you know, all they've done is they've limited what options you do get, you know. In my mind. Magic Scroll Shop. Hello. We should buy something. Yeah, I really do like the early giving shops on D1 change. We're going to go ahead and buy Identify. Of course we will. And put these on our shopping list. So I'm buying Identify because I do have stuff right now, and this is going to immediately help me. Before I read that, actually, Emerald Potion... Okay, never mind. I wanted to make sure I didn't have a stack. Alright, potions and scrolls. I don't know exactly what they've done to potions and scrolls. I don't think I'm unaware of any of the changes. DCSS devs have never played dodgeball before. Anyway, yeah, conventional wisdom is to get potions first, so you can find curing and heal wounds, although the fact that we're immune to poison kind of changes that calculus a little bit. We know for a fact that the scroll is not Identify. So Fear would be good, Blink would be good, Healing would be good, Curing would still be good, even though I have immunity to poison. Potions of Experience and Acquirements can drop early now? Oh, interesting. They ruined more potions than scrolls. Yeah, if I identify this and it's like a Potion of Attraction or some dumb shit, I'm going to be real sad. Yeah, I'm still going to go for Potion, though. And it's Heal Wounds, so that was a good Identify. I am going to take a quick look at what the potions are right now and the scrolls. Okay, scrolls look untouched. Potions, I still see Berserk, I still see Ambrosia, I still see Experience, I still see Curing, Healing, Haste, Lignify, Might. Yeah, there's still way more life-saving potions than scrolls. It's just you might get memed on with Attraction. That heal wounds is huge, though. How many of these goddamn things are going to be on this floor? Bleh. Okay, we use 2 more charges of flame. I hate how much flame I'm using, but I mean, I'm not going to let those things get in melee with me. It's not going to happen. We're training fighting to 2. 15 endoplasm per square mile. Yeah, you can still get cucked if you blind quaff. Well, to me, that's just a return. It's a return to the days... Oh, God. It is a return to the bad old days where you had the poison, you know? You had the poison potion. Freezes 7 damage max. Yeah, maybe I should... Yeah, I think you're right. 1.5x the damage, so it's either 7 or 8. This hunting sling is huge. I'm very happy about this. Would be better if I had more stones, but that's fine. 3 shops, D1. Not bad. And a kite shield, formerly known as a medium shield. That's not bad. I'd like to get that ASAP. You forgot about poison potion. Poison potion was hell. Man, we need money now. Well, now I probably acquire cash, you know, if I get an acquirement scroll. Strong poison potion? Yeah, what the hell is that? Hey, War Axe, baby. Well, poison potions were cool back when that spell existed where you could chuck them at your enemies. Instantly kill sleeping enemies with this sling. This is going to be awesome if I can get more ammo. Okay. Am I able to take things off of my... Let's see. Delete the regular cloak. You know what? Let's just queue up the darts, actually. Oddly enough, I'm trying to save my my stones. Alrighty. We have a choice. How do I want to build this character? With my janky-ass aptitudes, I would like to be a caster. You know, it would be cool if it showed me what spell I'm going to get before I chose between strength and intelligence. As always, I am going to go for what helps me in the early game versus what helps me in the late game. I think we're going to have to go for strength, because that's going to give me a little extra damage. It may bump me up a point of EV. We have no spells right now. We have no spell casting. I mean, yeah, the int will be helpful later, but right now we're just a melee dude, you know? And for all I know, this is going to give me some, like, janky nonsense spell that I don't want. And here's the other thing. I almost don't even want to fool with the Djinni John mechanic, where I lose HP for casting spells, because I just have a feeling that's going to trip me up. Why don't we just... Let's go strength. Oh, summon small mammal. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually quite good. That is worth... Well, let's get fighting to 2, and then we'll train spellcasting up for that, because that's actually really, really good. Casting may not be optimal for streaking. Well, that spell definitely is. That's going to give me some options on getting away from certain types of horse shit. Okay, I just auto-explored. I probably shouldn't have, but whatever. We're getting to the point where I can be a little bit reckless. Not very reckless. We can quiver spells now. Boy, that's dumb. Yeah, I was going to say, that is really bloated. Okay, fully explored D1. We have how much money? We have 1 gold, so I don't even need to think about this. We have no golds. Let's decide which staircase we want to use. We want the one that is the most open. That one, so that if I am, like, surrounded by dudes and need to jump up, I can do that. Oh boy, another shop, assorted antiques. And the cool thing is I'm flying, so I can abuse this a bit using ranged. So this is going to be our little Fortress of Solitude on this floor, I think. Yeah, Djinn, not only can Djinn fly, they cannot turn off their flying. We've got another wand here, we've got a polished whip, a lot of interesting things to buy. We've got a cool-looking boots tile, which doesn't really fit with DCSS at all. I love this tile. It looks like something that belongs in Heroes of Might and Magic 2. I just don't, I don't think that it really fits with DCSS. You know, things need to be congruous. I don't think Airstrike does more damage to flying things anymore. The first stair down on every floor is a trapdoor every time. Well, that's B-Crawl where it teleports you half the time. Can't wear boots for John? Oh yeah, you'd think I would have noticed that from the dark color. This game is supposed to be ASCII. Nah, don't give me that. DjAr. I'm gonna call this a DjAr from now on, like the mustard. And you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I should do? I always take the time to make goofy MS Paint drawings for the thumbnails for these videos on YouTube. I think I might have to make it like DjAr mustard, like a picture of a mustard bottle, and like a little, like, draw a crappy little MS Paint whirlwind beneath it with like a wand in his hand. Yeah, no feet. No, that's fair. Djinni coming out of a mustard bottle, that's pretty good. You know what? We're gonna shout. Here, shout. Good. Please come to me. Come to my fortress of solitude. There he is. Cool. What's up, buddy? You don't look like you can do anything to me. Okay, this is cool. Degenerated mustard. Sounds gross. Okay, I think we can just, God, this bloated quiver menu is just, like, throwing me for a loop here. But yeah, we can just wait and they die of poison. Yeah, I don't think, in all seriousness, I don't think you're supposed to pronounce the D. I think it's just Jen. Oh, that's dangerous. I shouldn't even be fooling with this. Can you imagine if I had come down here and there was an enemy here? I just instantly get dispersed. Thanks, Ebbering. Fighting is 2. Okay. We're going to take spellcasting to 2. And we're going to kind of monitor closely how this gets my summon small mammal up. Portal to the elemental plane of mustard. You know, there was this old point-and-click adventure game that I really loved when I was a kid called Legend of Kyrandia 2, I think? Subtitle Hand of Fate. And there was like a mustard island in that game where there were like mustard savages. And like the whole island was made of mustard. And I think like people would go there to collect mustard for food, but the mustard savages would capture you and like boil you for soup if you tried to explore the island. Yeah, there's an RC change that lets you set the Zot to visible. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. As sick as possible. Okay, let's attack. Take a step back. Let's attack. Take a step back. Attack. He hit me, so I'm going to attack again, and he's dead. Caster's got a pretty big buff if food is gone. Yes. Wow, that's a new tree. I think all of these are new trees. Or maybe I'm having another stroke. Oh, they definitely did something weird to the highlight. Look at that. Look at what that's doing over the deep water. That's weird. I might just try to melee him in the water. I think that he's subject to penalties, right? don't think they're considered amphibious. Got him. Can I have like 4% cast fail and still get red miscast? Yep, it's pretty lame. It's pretty lame. I'm gonna auto-explore even though I shouldn't. What is the miscast chance exactly? How do you lower it? You just train the spell school in question. Wish I had more stones. Okay, interesting. Hey, Naughty Badger. Yeah, we're back here again. I'm gonna actually do this. Normally I wouldn't try to fight an adder, but I'm immune to poison, so, you know. Someone donate for me to use that? It's a streak game. I typically don't take Fated Altars on streak games. There are two gods that could very well ruin the run. If those two gods didn't exist in the Fated Altar, then I would definitely do this just for fun, even on a streak game. But because Zom and Shabriatos are things, I could, well... I mean, we're doing pretty well for resources. I mean, we still have most of the stuff we started with as far as wands go. And we have heal wounds identified, and we have a pretty good selection of weapons and stuff. And we have ring mail on, 28 HP, and access to summon small mammal, sort of. Imagine being free, Malcolm. Oh, you're saying that I should just, like, do it for the sake of dying on purpose so I don't have to streak ever again. What if the sickness came back and I just had to, like, I had to get my streak back, you know? You could end up with a good god and learn incompatible spells. Oh, boy. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration, Tony. I mean, even if I get Zom, I think it'll probably be okay. Can I tell you why mainline DCSS exists? Mostly for the sake of a handful of vicious nerds' egos, as far as I can tell. The shackles of the streak weigh you down. We live in a society. Well, unless somebody wants to give me a giant pile of money, I'm not taking the Fated Altar. Sorry, guys. A Naughty Badger, again, they're not developing it for people. They're developing it for their own egos, as best as I can tell. Which is disappointing. The picture of Dorian Gray to some very good game somewhere else. That is poignant, sir. I think I agree. Looks like we got some dex, some dexterity when we hit 4, so I haven't looked up what Djans get randomly, but apparently they do get dex once in a while. DCSS isn't that bad. Mainline's getting pretty bad. Can you play this game like the developers imagine it being played in their perfect world? Well, I wouldn't be streaking. I don't think. I'm doing a few wild and crazy things here, like I probably shouldn't be. I should not be pressing O. But, honestly, we're reasonably safe now. 33 HP. Okay, that's Uskawa. That's a genuine option. That's the only remaining god in the game that gives you some help as soon as you worship him, as far as I know. They didn't nerf it? I mean, God, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna let you guys. I am going to make a poll actually for fun, even though this is a streak game. It's gonna be Uskawa. Yes, no. Very easy. Uskawa is good. Let's use Absolute Zero. Let's use a fun and balanced version of Absolute Zero. This is gonna more or less marry us to being a melee character, though, just so you know. I mean, we may use some spells, but probably not too much. With any luck, we get statue form, and then we can be a statue Djinn. But yeah, you'll find the poll in the top right corner. Strength 12 melee. We'll make it work. We'll get more. Hey, we have some money now. We can buy some scrolls. Tempted to buy the Scroll of Identify, to be honest. Poll is ending. Please vote if you haven't. We have 1 scroll, 2 potions. Yeah, I'll probably buy Identify. Well, we could buy Telly. We should buy Telly. No Uskawa. 78% of the votes. Wow. I didn't think we hated Uskawa that much. I'll let you in on a secret. Uskawa is actually one of my favorite gods. Uskawa, in terms of fun, might actually be my favorite god. In terms of winning, Gozag is my favorite god, but, yeah, no, Uskawa is, like, it's just exciting, it's well-balanced, it fundamentally changes the nature of the game that you're playing, you know, which is cool, without ruining it, you know. Whoever came up with Uskawa, even if it's one of the devs that I don't like, does deserve to be lauded for that, but I doubt it. Override the vote, then? No, I'm not going to put something to the vote and then ignore the vote. Atropa. Oh, that's that goofy name change Ebering put in. What are those? Blindness darts? Blindness and brief confusion. Okay. I need to go buy some more stuff. I'm going to get de-identify. The reason I'm going back immediately and buying this is because at any moment I could be shafted, so the more resources I have available when that happens, the better. Yeah, I think they took out the frenzy darts, Tony, but I'm not sure. Hey, potion of haste, baby! So we've identified 2 of the best potions. I think we might want to start identifying scrolls at this point. I should probably stop wasting my stones, yeah. Against bats. Sweet, we just found another haste potion. Now, I could be saving my money for really fancy stuff like the artifact whip or something, but help now is better than help later 99 times out of 100 in this game. Although saving for that wand might have been better, it's hard to say. Alright, I'm taking this staircase because there's lots of space around it. We'll be back for that glowing cloak. I mean, at some point. No, 180 gold feels like an awful lot in the early game when you have this many shops available. I don't know if this is just the new normal, if you always have this number of shops, or if this is just like a particularly lucky game. But this has been known to happen even before these changes. And, you know. What are Dijon's Djinni DCSS? Well, this is Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is the game, and Djinni is like a it's an Arabic legend, right? It's like a genie. I think that's actually where the word genie comes from. We are like a floating genie man, which gives us a lot of very interesting things that are different from a usual game of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Yeah, they got rid of hunger. Amazing. Right, this guy does 2 plus club, 7 damage. We can just go for it. I think we need to explain the Zot timer. Most people seem unaware. This is a very dumb thing that they added. If this number goes to 0, I die instantly. No, I have perma-flying prepaid linen because I don't have legs. I have a little cloud beneath my torso. But yeah, there's no food anymore, and now you get the Zot timer, which goes up every time you go to a new floor. And it resets, there's a different one for each branch, basically. So, you know, you get like 6,000 each floor, I think. Oh no, magic boots that I can't wear. Alright, this is floor 3. I really shouldn't be exploring in this pattern. This is kind of insane on my part, because at any moment, Grinder could pop out and make me have a real bad time, you know. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Go to the hallway where the actual staircase is. Let's back up a bit. Really? Bro, come on. Give me a break here. Wait, they still do 12 damage, right? I shouldn't work off my memories because they may have changed things. I mean, this is my fault because I haven't trained anything, you know. You know what? Screw this. They do have regen, I want to say. Yeah, there we go. Do not die to a worm! Could you imagine the ignominy, I believe that's how that's pronounced, of dying to a worm 61 games into a streak? And yeah, I guess I could have used rats. I do not have ammo. Oh no! It's called being outplayed. Based. I'm gonna train more spellcasting because I really want to get mammal down to like 10%. Removes food pressure to move forward. Adds turn timer that will kill you. This is not an MK Ultra experiment, by the way. It does feel that way sometimes. Do you guys think DCSS has government funding? I mean, I'm just kidding, obviously. But it would explain a lot about their wacky decisions. Alright, we have a D3 Ogre. How terrifying. Can he still one-shot me? Let's see. Yeah, he does 2 more damage than he used to do. So 17 plus Giant Spiked Club. That still does 22, right? Yeah, so he used to only do 37 damage. Now he does 39, potentially, so he can one-shot me. So we can't be in melee with him. Not allowed. Probably darts are the best way to handle this. But I could, if I wanted to, go on a staircase and use the chessboard. Okay, he is memeing me pretty bad here. We're going to need to go up. We have a little bit of GDR, but probably not enough. The army of rats we have. Well, I'm being very stubborn because I don't want to I mean, I can use that to get some more distance on him, I guess, but I'm just not hitting him with any of these damn darts. I'm being stubborn because I didn't want to lose my experience from it, but that's probably pretty stupid. Yes, sir, Green Eggs and Slam, they certainly can. I'm blind? What happened? What do you mean I'm blind? Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Let's see, my rats are just getting in the way now. Oh, well, maybe the rats are going to kill the ogre. Let's just do that. And I kill him with the stone, okay. We now have Searing Ray. Rat beats... No, 2 rats beat ogre. Buffed Searing Ray? Oh yeah, it's always full strength now, isn't it? Oh, I know what happened. You guys didn't want me to go Uskawa because you want me to actually use the spells that I get. I know what's up. You don't want me to do a generic O-tab man, do ya? No, Naughty Badger, it's more like if the rats do damage to the enemy, then I lose a percentage of the experience based on how much damage they did. Alright, I am real tempted to get one of these 2 stacks instead of the Identify, but you know what? More information is always better. Let's get the Identify. Okay, and what's for sale again? Zanel Kiok Izatet Lorf. I don't have either of those scrolls, so we're just going to identify one of these existing ones. Enchant armor. Well, the whip's not that important. I'm going to buy this potion as well, I think. Just so we have another item. I want as much crap as possible, you know. As for the enchant, I don't trust this character. We're going to go ahead and do the optimal thing and enchant my helmet. That is doubly good now because GDR is based only on AC. You know, that may be the case, Tony. Oh, what the fuck is this? What? Oh, right, they ruined the null tile. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a perfectly nice tile. It's just you take an iconic tile that fits in with the rest of the game and you change it for something that, I mean, again, I just don't think that fits, man. It's a wonderful tile. Whoever made it is talented, but, you know, it's a ganole. Yeah. Right, of course, there's a whole pack. And these guys, it's not triggering my, my spooky sense as much as it should be. I forgot that these guys can have nets. Okay, will he die to the poison? Yeah, there we go. Haha, you can't poison me. They can't have infinite nets? I don't know! Wouldn't that be interesting? That wouldn't surprise me either. It would be incredibly lame. But, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Pick up that whip and start training that whip. I think not. We are training spellcasting, although we got it to 3. Let's, see what we're at. 16% mammal. Yeah, you can train anything you want now. I could train staves right now, and I don't have a staff. That's a thing they changed. I might be able to cast Searing Ray and leather. Maybe. Well, it's because Senshi Dijans have a they can't train any school. So when I'm training spellcasting, this actually applies as though I was training every single school. Man, that is, well, let's see. Let's just put on the leather, I guess. Okay, we'll use leather. Now we have Searing Ray available. I'm going to take fighting to 3, though. I really want HP. Okay, okay, no darts. The game did not want to let me use darts. That was 7 damage. You can do 6 plus spear. Spear is 6? Yeah. 6, 12, 24. I feel comfortable taking another hit. That was only 1 damage. I feel comfortable taking another, and Searing Ray wins the game. Okay. HP is MP anyway. Oh yeah, that's where the 1 damage was coming from. I need to be so careful about that. See, I wasn't even thinking about that. That's why I didn't want to cast spells on this character. A meme spellcaster? Yeah, I think so too. I think that the actual optimal thing to do with these fellas is to not cast a single spell, believe it or not. This guy is not quivering a net, but he does have a halberd. So you can do 6 plus halberd. 19 damage a pop. We really don't want to fool around with Mr. Halberd Null too much. Cost is equal to the mana cost. It takes another mana every turn that you're channeling it. So it's 2 and then 1 per turn. This just makes the class bad, the species, but yeah. I agree. Okay, Mr. Bat. Mr. Bat. Mr. Bat. Uh-oh. He got random energy on me. Okay. Rats can beat ogre, but not gnoll. That's correct. Oh, hey, look, a book of weapons. Let me just pick this up. It burns to shimmering ash in my grasp. Cool. Yeah, I can't use books. I'm banned from books. Shit. Shout, angry hiss. Uh-oh. I guess I am Trog, yes. Yeah, that's the whole shtick. Oh shit, there he is. Come on, bruh. If I can just land like one poison. I landed a couple, there we go. Oh, he's so dead. Yeah. Got him. Oh. Strength or intelligence? So illiterate that your touch destroys books. You bubble at the enemy. I'm a hermit crab. Okay, I guess I'll take intelligence. I feel a bit silly going for magic on this thing, but we'll see where it takes me. If I get statue form, though, I don't care what you guys say. I'm I'm doing my usual thing. Oh, hello, what the hell? Man, there's a bunch of things in this style now. Statue form would literally generate HP. If you cast it, yeah. Big time. A quote-unquote hound. Yeah, this doesn't really look... He looks a lot friendlier than the old hound. This is really fucking with my brain, because, like, I used to instinctually know if I should be afraid of something based on the tile, and now I have to look at the numbers and all my intuition is off. Yeah, these guys are fast. I think we can probably melee him pretty easily. Yeah, let's throw through. Get him nice and poisoned. 2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths. He can do 6 damage. He can do 12 damage per turn to me, ish. Feels like we're playing a different roguelike. Kinda. Okay, we meleeed him down. I'm gonna keep getting fighting. Take that to 4. Does spellcasting give me HP as a DjAr? Okay, so my alerts are all messed up. We get audio, no video. Sadly, we don't get any beautiful Gachi friends dancing around. But what just happened is Shampoo Bandit raided me with a party of 3. Thank you, Shampoo Bandit. How you doing, Turtle Gamer? What's up, buddy? We are on game 61 of the world record DCSS streak. You would think spellcasting would give HP, wouldn't you? Or am I just out of my mind? I guess it's not the old essence mechanic that the old school gens had. Okay, we have 43 HP. We can afford to get one of those 2 stacks of scrolls. I think probably the better idea would be to grab teleportation. So we have 2 of those, in case I need to teleport a whole bunch. It's still health, yeah, you're right. Okay, still no god, and you guys voted for me not to take Uskawa, and nobody paid me a giant pile of money to take the Fated Altar, so we will keep on keeping on, looking for something viable. I still think that Uskawa would have been plenty of fun. You'll donate 25 subs. What is that? Like, that's... Do I get like $3 per sub? $75? Yeah, I would do that. You donate 25 subs, I'll take the Fated Altar right now. And we'll just roll with whatever the fuck it is. How is this a speed run? It is not a speed run. Does my stream info say speed run? It doesn't. So he can be bot? Well, no, I'm just very confident in my ability to survive Zom at this point. Maybe I shouldn't be. It says world record win streak. Well, that has nothing to do with speedrunning. Okay, we identified the 2-stack. I'm very happy about this. We can turn into a tree now, twice. Zom would not be good. No, but I think I would be able to do it. This is technically a speed run. I am on a turn count timer. 61 wins in a row percentage. Ah, yes. Okay, I'm willing to melee this guy now. Even though I'm vulnerable to cold still, he can only do 7 damage to me. But look how much of my ass got beaten there. He did a whole lot of damage to me. So you guys see now why I was so afraid of those things earlier on. Twitch isn't processing for some reason, but I'm doing it. Well, I just gotta take your word for it? What's going on? 25 gift subs? Is it really? Are you really doing it? And it's not popping up? I don't know, man. Anani Badge, you bamboozle me a bit here and there. I don't know if I can. Yeah, trust but verify, the Soviet way. That's actually a really good phrase. Reagan liked that phrase a lot. Let's see. We're gonna look at. All right, everybody yell at Anani Badger if he's fooling with me. I have to pause the stream for a second. I'm gonna look at Streamlabs, and where the hell can I see my recent? Did they take off the page that shows me my recent alerts? You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me with this. Oh, no, there it is. It's right there. Recent events. There are no recent events. Oh wait, no. Here we go. All right, I see Turbo Stoat subbing, I see Crystal Bepsi subbing, I see Shampoo Bandit raiding me with a party of 3. I don't know, Nani Badger. Reagan might as well have been Soviet for how badly he fucked the U.S.'s future. I'm going to have to agree with you there, sir. People always are surprised when they find out that I'm right-wing, but I hate Reagan. It's, you know, I could get into that, but, you know, I might make half my audience go away. 25, not 25 non-subs in chat. Reagan sounds like a shampoo. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anani Badger, you're going to have to send me a screenshot or something. Oh, check Discord? All right. Give me a moment. Shouldn't people be receiving the subs even if the system isn't picking it up, like, on the alerts or whatever? Is that not... Alright, screenshot, complete purchase. Tier 1 subscription to Malcolm Rose Gaming. I mean, it certainly looks like I'm being given 25 subs. Bruh, I see purchase not complete. An unexpected error occurred. Please try again later. Guess you're gonna have to get on the phone with Twitch, sir. You might be Ninja Joe. No, see, this is part of the censorship. They found out that I didn't vote for Biden, and that's why they don't let me get... Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, they specifically... I mean, I'm joking. I don't know if... I don't know. I doubt it's anything targeted. I just think that... do you have Tufa enabled on your Twitch account? It is not enabled according to this screenshot. So maybe you should do that, by the way, on pretty much everything that your money is attached to. Image setup. I need to take this thing away. Twitch won't pay me because of Obama. Yeah, blame Obama. Actually have to use a valid credit card, you know. Yeah. No, I think, yeah, I believe that I can trust Anani Badger to actually get the 25 subs. That's a lot of subs, man. Thanks, Obama. I don't get a free sub. You gifted too much. I mean, I'm sure there's no limit as long as it's like verified that it's you. You think Twitch is going to turn away money? All right, wish me luck. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing now. Now we start with a little bit of piety, so I can go ahead and berserk at will. No, I don't think it's worse than Zom. This is we're real Trog now, baby. Is he gonna? You know, the devs are so sloppy that I wonder if Trog is gonna get mad at me for learning spells. You know, even though I don't want to learn spells. You'll get the old Trog book burning. Hell yeah. Well, I'm a Djinni of Trog. All right, I'll take it. That's fine. What the fuck is going on? Okay. I died to destroy people like you for fun, the ghost says. Oh my god, how terrifying. Oh, look, it's a Djinni Hedge Wizard of Makleb. I'm gonna have to crush him here in a bit. It's time to start training axes. I mean, it's a good god. Spellcasting training better be off. Oh, it's off. Yeah, we need to pick up. We need to commit to a weapon soon. No need to wear leather. That is true. That's doing nothing for me except making my stealth a little bit better, which I think is less important than anything else right now. Thank you, Sappher. Actually, let's take a look. 5 AC, 12 EV versus 7 AC, 11 EV. Yep, Ringmail is pretty much, well, almost strictly better. Trog isn't going to gift us anything good. He might. We don't know. What weapon do we go for? It depends. I mean, frankly, I think if we could get some cash real quick, going for that Whip of Electrocution would be the optimal thing. Probably at this point. If you do weapon and brand, you can just get the branded ones. Scimitar. I gotta go Falchion. That's the most optimal weapon according to Leo Littlebook. Scimitar, keeping it Middle Eastern. Yeah, in the fantasy novels I wrote, there is a Arabic themed, like I guess kind of it's sort of a nation, kind of area of the world where they use swords called kopeshes. I think that's how that's pronounced. And I always wanted to see one of those in DCSS. What was that I typed again? Control F, weapon, or just wepo, and 2 ampersands, brand. Boom. So I get all weapons that are branded. You can do that with anything, by the way. I can do like armor and brand, and I get just the blue armors. I can also do like weapon and arty. Boom, just get the artifacts. This is quite a vault here. Rapier of Distortion. Can those still banish you? I don't remember. Chaos, that's terrifying. Draining. I mean, there's a lot of great weapons here that I'd like to have. Wow, Wand of Polymorph. Hello. Wow. Very interesting. I think I'll clear the floor first, and then we'll consider what we want to do about all that. I want to say, yeah, Volta. Let me, I mean, it's definitely curved. I'm not sure if it was used on horseback. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, you know, now that I think about it, I think that they based the Dothraki weapons off of this from Game of Thrones. Was this intended to be used? I know they used it to sort of like grab other people's arms or shields out of the way, because that was like the curve in it was handy for that. I don't know if it was, let's see, Egyptian sickle-shaped sword evolved from battle axes. This is what I'm stopping the stream for. That's actually cool. Was it used on horseback? No. Well, at least the Wikipedia thing doesn't say anything about horseback. No, Egyptian, not Mongol. What happens if you do rage? I guess you have to find out, bro. Cobalt Brigand. This does not look like some... Well, he was probably thinking that because of Game of Thrones, because on Game of Thrones they were based probably off the Mongols, and they had weapons that looked suspiciously like Kopesh's, and they used them while on horseback, typically. This guy, while it doesn't say it in his... Wait, no, he's not the one that drains decks. 5 damage twice. We're good to melee, probably. Yeah, there we go. Decapitating Half Moon. Yeah. Froze your card over $20 on a delivery order that you do once a week. Oh, Memory TV. That's my favorite channel. Whoa, this goblin is he was a rich goblin. He had a potion and a scroll. Let's identify the 2-stack mutation. Okay. I am very glad that I identified that and didn't try to randomly drink it. And yeah, doesn't he? That is a weird thing to see in dungeon. I'm assuming it's from one of these vaults or something, unless it just kind of found its way into the normal table. I really don't like dealing with orc wizards. I don't have Trog's hand yet. I don't have any weapon training, so we're gonna burn some flame for this to try to kill him quickly. Oh my god, I'm missing so much. 64%. It was worth it though to use all those charges, because he could have just like spam confused me, you know. And I don't have curing, yeah. I used a lot of charges for that though, so I'm not terribly happy about that. Mongols use weapons closer to the Shamshir. That's a fun weapon too. I really like that show. I don't really watch much TV, but if you guys have heard of Forged in Fire, it's one of like the only non-politically horrible things on Netflix. And I was like just kind of mindlessly watching that recently, and they make all kinds of weird stuff like that. We must be a self-hating Djinni. Maybe. I think I may have kind of screwed up here. Let's just throw some darts, yeah? Oh, hello. Okay, that's cool. Why don't we... I'll blow some charm, I guess. He resisted. Are you going to die to the poison or no? I could kind of sort of have a kill hole here, but... No, he didn't die. God damn it. I'm going to flame him. He doesn't die. Nope. Have shows like Cops been allowed to run again? I don't know. I'm sure somebody thinks it's violating their civil rights or something. I just am shocked that that was allowed to run past, like, 2015, if it even was. Bruh. I didn't think there would be a halberd one as well. Hey, there it is. There's the rage. You now know what it does. Okay. This is Anani Badger using all of his channel points. I mean, this is how I feel about these nulls right now, to be fair. Okay, well, this is what we're doing. Everybody in the chat is buying them. Okay. Is this the nulls? Are they... I would bet money this is gonna break. Scroll up in chat. Scroll up in chat. And my alerts are broken. Oh, no, wow, okay. Oh, okay, you guys did. I see it. Anani Badger, thank you for the 25 gift subs. God damn. Wow. That is, obnoxious that my alerts are broken for that, but I do very much appreciate it. And you get this wonderful random Trog run because of it. Wow. One message was deleted by moderator? What are you doing? Don't mod abuse Orin, what are you doing? Did I miss something? I went to get a drink and came back to this. Well, it didn't pop up, but Anani Badger gave us 25 gift subs, and we ran into all these gnolls, which I assume is why we have so much rage happening. I'm going to have to take this away because it looks like it in fact did break, because I think our angry fella in the car is, he's just not going away for some reason, so I'm going to click this, and he's gonna vanish. But yeah, the 25 gift subs was a bribe for me to take a random altar, which is why we took a faded altar, and that's why we're worshiping Trog right now. What happened is it played the audio instantly, but the videos are playing in order. Maybe we tipped the Streamlabs over. Well, that one is my custom. It's made out of like twigs and glue type thing. Very easy to break. Too much rage. Anyway, yeah, what do we want to do about this? I've killed most of the gnolls. I guess I could Zerk, but it's always a risky prospect, you know? I think I probably will Zerk. It's probably fine with the amount of HP that I have. Well, I've turned it off now, Turtle, so I don't know if the audio will play. I know the video won't. No more flame. I could charm. God, I hate doing this, but I'm gonna commit, I think. Oh, we leveled up. Just keep training fighting. Yeah. So that worked out. Nothing showed up. That could have been bad. Twitch has an issue where if you have mod icons enabled and click the helpful more messages below, it'll click under the bubble of the mod button. Oh, you like accidentally deleted a message from him? Orin, you should say something so we know that you're not like accidentally banned or something. These emotes are great, but yeah, please enjoy. Okay, we've got this priest here. He could do 17 damage per turn to me. We want to get him to approach us. Okay, I'm gonna Zerk him down, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have done that either, but probably the truly optimal thing to do would have just been get next to him and punch him as a tree, but I didn't want to use resources. It's probably fine. This has been an interesting D4. I wouldn't say that it's like particularly hard. I mean, we haven't seen a unique or anything, but we've had some moments. Things are a little weird now because we dumped a bunch of experience into Spellcasting 3. No, Orin, I think that was DCSS. I remember vividly that I was in Tomb, and I want to say it was like Orbrun Tomb, maybe, because there was like 5 billion greater mummies near me, and it was just, it was like a disaster. And the reason it was so funny wasn't really just that was being spammed, but the fact that, like, I was imagining that it was all of the mummies yelling that at me as I popped up the staircase and was like at 13 HP. So that was a water moccasin on D4. That's pretty damn early. But I knew I could beat him with Zerk even without weapon skill. We got Gel's Gravitas. So we've confirmed that we don't get beaten up by Trog for simply learning spells. Spin Dart, we took a Faded Altar. Anani Badger bribed me with 25 gift subs to take a Faded Altar, and it turned out that I got Trog, so welcome to the Trog stream, friends. Doesn't Trog prevent spells? Yes, sir. We are a melee Djinni now. It is what it is, man. But the thing is, it's the ultimate roleplay. Because check it out. I'm going to pick up this book. Hey, fuck books. The Book of Cantrips burns to shimmering ash in your grasp. If he did the thing you would do, is that really a bribe? I mean, it's more of a transaction, I guess. What? Okay. I unreservedly like this tile. I think that it actually fits with DCSS for the most part, and I love the way that it animates. That is nice. That is very pleasant. Trog should appreciate that. He really should. See, I told you, if I saw anything that I liked in this version, I would give it its due, you know? Oh no. That's a priest. We want to get out of eyesight of him. We want to mind control this fella. He could start smiting me at any moment. We're going to hang out like this. I don't want to take any chances. We're going to mind control him. Zerk this down. Again, a little risky that I'm zerking so much. I really shouldn't be. Nice clip. I'm assuming that's the 5,000. 5,000 fuck yous. If an enemy... If certain enemies are actually able to level up, you don't really see it that often. But if that orc priest were to kill enough things, he would become an orc high priest. Because he killed my the mind-controlled enemy. Should use that sub money to celebrate with some Rocky Mountain oysters. What is a Rocky Mountain oyster? Is that a type of oyster? Or am I getting memed on? What is your favorite species and why was it the centaur? Well, it was back in the day it was the centaur because I enjoyed role-playing as Sanic. Gotta go fast. I mean, I just think that centaur is a fun class for people to learn with. My actual favorite species these days, I guess I'd have to think about it. Is it even possible for me to look up species in this manual? I guess I could... I mean, if you look at my streak, there's not, like, any particular species that I favor. God, it might be ogre just for the HP. Or maybe octopode. They tend to have the most interesting early games. You know? Anyway, we have this this gaggle of terrible enemies with terrible weapons and the wand of polymorph. You know? We really don't want to go toe-to-toe with these fellas, even if I zerk. I don't have any weapon skill yet, so... I especially can't do it because of the short sword of chaos. The ghost I am mildly worried about, I guess. He can call imps, and that means he could call a cold imp, which would probably do a significant amount of... let's see, white imp. 3d5, so instead of 15 damage, he would be doing more like 22, I think. Now, here's the deal. Joe Biden style. Here's the deal. Immolate is available. Does it actually say how much it can dodge? I mean, it's going to tell you the evasion and AC, and you can kind of make your best guess from there. Just open the vault. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ask Joe Biden what he thinks about bathhouses. My favorite Joe Biden quote has to do with bathhouses. That's if you... Yeah, if I were to... Actually, come to think of it, if I were to do this through the wall, yeah, 53% chance to hit with the sling. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so I think... If I really want to open this up and do this, what we could do is we could just open it up, take a couple steps back, and then immolate. And we have RF++ naturally, so we really wouldn't take a whole lot of damage from the resulting disaster, you know? It's just a matter of, like, guaranteed starting it, you know? What's the chance of charming one of these guys? 71%? That would do it. Well, the thing is, I want to do it, and it may even be optimal to do it on account of the fact that going downstairs could have some nasty things in it. I mean, I could run into, like, Irulture or something at any time, so killing all this crap might very well put me just over the edge on piety for Trog's hand, for instance, which would be good. What if I zerked when I did it? That is an awful idea, unfortunately. I would lose control of my character, basically, and if I needed to run away, it would be really bad. I wish I had a blink scroll. Upstairs is not too far. That's true, and none of these guys can really mess with me at range except for this guy if he summons cold imps. I just can't get hit by this Chaos brand. And I'm going to have a good bit of distance between me and him. The question is, do I want to preemptively drink a haste or not? Yeah, 22 damage per turn is no good. We are RC minus. Yeah, we would take 22 damage from it maximum, which is quite a bit. What's your melee like, Mr. Ghost? 8 plus Vampiric, that's fine. Haste later would be okay. Well, hey Strider, how you doing, buddy? Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it, bro. We're making this happen. Alright, this is gonna have to do it. Are you... Okay, this'll work, I think. Yeah. Okay, 3d20, 60, half is 30, a little bit less than that is 20. I think 20 damage maximum from the ghost exploding if one thing is next to me. Chain reaction, exactly the way that I wanted it, but did not kill the Chaos fella. I warned you about the stairs, bro. Yeah. There's an imp, but not the one I'm afraid of. Charming. Annoying. Really annoying. Piss. Well, there is the cold imp. And if I charm now, this thing is just going to blow up next to me. It's going to be a whole disaster. Hey, Gary Burton, how you doing, man? Sorry I'm not playing your fork. Here we go. Charm, fail, charm, succeed. I should have trained more evocations is what I should have done, but 3 is probably fine for now. Why is the Kobold interflamed? I used a scroll of ammo to clear out one of those vaults that's like totally full of a bunch of stuff, including a ghost. And I completely failed to kill the Kobold with the short sword and the Wand of Polymorph, as well as another Kobold with a Chaos weapon. So I'm very sad right now. Can I charm the ghost? That'd be pretty cool. Dude, does this resist fire? And I didn't notice. Yeah, he's very resistant to fire, so why don't we... At a minimum, we can just use him. God damn, are you kidding me? He's resisting so hard. Used up almost all my crap now. Chessboard piece. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I could actually use a chessboard piece. It wouldn't be the end of the world if we hasted this guy, to be honest. He can only do 8 damage. I just wish it could do damage to one of these guys. I mean, if I used it enough times, he could get paralyzed. That'd be great, you know? If this short sword of chaos wasn't here, I think I would zerk right now. I wish I could kill the guy with the draining rapier. You know? That would be the ideal. What can we do to damage the guys behind? Nothing, really. I mean, I could just lignify and start punching. That's probably fine, but I just don't want to risk I don't want to risk a chaos disaster, you know? Just pull the ghost up. I could. Yeah, that's the simplest way to handle this. I'm overthinking this. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to be flashy. I mean, I was probably going to default to doing that. I just wanted to see if there was a way for me to clear the crap out behind. You're 100% correct though. That is the optimal. Although I'm in kind of a cool position right now because this is polymorph, and if there was a way for me to take him out, you know, smite targeted style, it'd be cool. Which is why I took the time to at least think about it. And yeah, I agree. We want to let it burn a little bit, although that's not going to do too much damage on account of him being resistant, very resistant, but it'll do some. I don't think he can summon an imp, you know, down and to the left of me. Wow, he's actually going to die. Maybe? Yeah, we got him. Okay. Wow. Yeah, my fear is the wombo combo of polymorph plus chaos brand, yeah. We can kill, you know, both of those guys at range, but okay, well that worked out. What happened here? Did I leave I don't remember leaving an exclusion here. Maybe I'm finally having that stroke. Okay, I'm not going to use the Rapier of Disto. I don't want to deal with it teleporting things all over the place. Or does it not do that anymore? Maybe inflict blink. No, it still banishes. So blink, banish. Yeah, it still blinks. I mean, that's incredibly optimal in terms of damage, but unwielding it still causes a problem, so I made the exclusion to see what Emulate hits. Oh, I didn't take it off. Whip of Draining is just incredibly great. Switch to Lucy. I don't think we're switching off Trog today, sir. For better or for worse, this is the god we stick with. I was paid many subs to play a random altar, and here we are. He means Logonu. Got the Kobold. Killed the Chaos weapon guy. So I'm officially done being afraid. We should go get that, we should go get the, whatchamacallit, the wand one. Oh wait, that's a Rapier of Draining. Oh boy, okay. That could have been bad. We use the Rapier, actually. A much better weapon. Chaos Brand is fun to use, but only if you don't want to win. Pretty much, yeah. He actually tried to poly me. Using up my charges. How dare you. I'm gonna go full Greta on him. How dare you. Okay, we have enough money for one of these scrolls. And I know I've been incredibly greedy, just like immediately buying everything, but I still think it's the right thing to do. Yep, that is a thing that happened, Tony. I'm just reading 2 stacks, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just reading the 2 stacks, or I'm just identifying the 2 stacks instead of reading them, and the reason for that is I can afford to be a bit greedy here, because I have tons of resources, you know. I have Haste, I have Heal Wounds, I have Lignify, I have Telly, I have Trog Berserk. I mean, we're good to go. Keyboard noises intensify. That does happen. As far as the enchant weapon goes, I think I'm going to hold off on using it, because I feel pretty good about what we're doing here. Let's take evocations to 4. I need to commit to a weapon pretty quickly, though. Poob posted something epic. What in the Discord? It's a Cherry MX, oh god, now I'm confused. I want to say it's blues. It's a DOS keyboard with Cherry MX blues. Pretty sure. It's been a long time since I bought this. Honestly, I'm shocked I haven't had to buy another one. Oh, I should have checked for a wand. He doesn't have one, though. This might be a good time to get a little bit of defenses. I bet you if I take armor to 2... Actually... Yeah, let's just see. What's my base AC right now? It should be 1 plus 5 is 6. 3 point... Oh no, that's a lot. Yuck. Maybe we just keep training fighting then. Am I going to be the ultimate greedy? Do this thing I always do? Is it worth training weapons further than Mendeley? Sometimes. Mendeley is the most important, but if you train past that, you get some more damage and accuracy. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing to do. Maybe get 2 S-Blades. Maybe... How greedy do I want to be? I probably shouldn't be... so greedy. The only reason I don't want to do that is because I want to say it's going to negatively impact Trog gifting me stuff later, so I'm just kind of planning for the future. Normally I will prioritize the present over the future, but in this case, because we're worshipping Trog, I'm not terribly worried. Weapon levels versus just training fighting after Mendeley. Well, I mean, it's going to be a lot cheaper probably at some point once your fighting is so high. I mean, hell, like, I'll give you an example, like, Demon Blades, you only need 12 skill in Long Blades to get Mendeley on them, but, you know, should you go higher? Probably. You know, probably eventually. Sorry, 14, not 12. Point stands, though. But, no, I actually, now that I think of it, I think you're right. Gary Burton, I'm just trying to decide if I want to, exactly how greedy I want to be. Because what I could do is, I could just get the best of both worlds and kind of train maces exclusively instead and just commit to that. Because we do have the Whip of Draining, which would take us pretty far, but I guess the rapier would... I guess the rapier would take us into lair branches unless we have, like, Hellworld Swamp. But yeah, no, actually, what I should do is I should take short blades to 4, and then I can stop taking stupid risks on my attack speed. Wait, what's happening? Did Spindart say something to me and I answered it, or I didn't, or... You'd be better with fighting, Spindart. Oh. Oh, okay, I see, Naughty Badger. You were repeating his question. I'm sorry, Spindart, I just didn't see that. Yeah, if I ever ignore something you say on stream, it's definitely not that I've just, like, chosen not to answer. It's just, like, sometimes, in particular when I'm streaming these world record games, I get, like, way more viewers than usual. So we've got, like, 40 people in right now, so, oh, my lord. I didn't recognize the Shaman. He's got a little beard. He can haste other, he can heal other, minor healing current. It looks like none of this has changed. Do I know what inspired dart slugs? I do not. Is it that one weird animal that can, like, shoot boiling water out of its eyeballs? Love dart. Do I dare click this? What the hell? Oh my god, this is a real thing. They're used during courtship and mating. Gross. I hope that's not what they're doing to me. Alright, I'm gonna... Let's see, none of these guys have scary brands, but nevertheless I'm gonna pull them up one by one. That'll also make the haste go away, yeah. Okay, so we have 2 short blades now, but if I take this guy up, watch, I attack, still attacking at 1.1, yeah? I'd rather that was 1.0, which is why we're taking it to 4. I mean, if we're gonna train, we're gonna train, you know, we're gonna commit to at least getting to a proper attack speed, you know? Let's buy this other scroll. And the reason for that is, like, there's just a lot of problems that can happen in this game, strictly due to the fact that a monster acted more times than you thought it was able to. What the fuck is this? That doesn't look like a bear. I mean, I guess close up maybe it does. From far away it looks like some kind of weird monkey. It looks like... Doesn't that look like a monkey? Look at him. He wants a banana. What's up with this guy? He looks like a bear close up, I guess. 1.0 delay should be optimal, so they made all monsters with weapons swing at 1 point. Did they actually do that, Gary Burton? That is hilarious. Are you for real? Is that really... So you're telling me that ogres with a giant spike club will actually attack at 1.0 now? Too much face. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an artist. I can't really put my finger on what's going wrong here. It just doesn't quite look like a bear to me. We should zerk this stuff. Wait, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my fucking god! I forgot about the ultimate stupidity! You failed to use your ability! I tried to get mad and I failed, because you can do that now for no fucking reason. Oh man. Oh man, I'm really mad about this bear clawing my face off. You know, I'll just put up with it. I'll just tolerate it, no big deal. No big deal.
Fuck you!
Hey, there we go, yeah.
You fucking no-brain pussy! Fuck you!
I mean, that's how I feel. That's how I feel, doesn't he? Ogres now have attack energy 13. No, I had to turn the video off because it's just kind of playing forever. Here, I'll turn it back on and I bet you it is still playing forever. Yep, there he is. I don't have to worry about getting hungry, yeah. Oh, we have some stones. If I'm playing slower than normal, if it seems like I am, I probably am. Because it's been a long time since I've played a street game and I don't want to make any mistakes. Should I melee Mr. Ogre? Probably. Yeah, we're fine. What's the amulet? What amulet? I don't have an amulet. Oh, it's an amulet of guardian spirit. That's why. I guess I saw the symbol and my brain just didn't interpret it because I'm a Djinni. Check the poly options now. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot they changed that for each monster. I can actually use poly and it'll say this is what it will become. So it's a little less dangerous than it used to be. Because your options may be things that are strictly better, or at least not worse. But you're definitely going to want to look at those before using it on something, you know. Like I could poly this priest right now, fire bat, a null, or an adder. I don't know why that's red. Maybe it's more hit dice. I don't know. So I pulled this guy up so I could fight him by himself. You're struggling with Orb of Fire as melee on Zot 5. I can kill them, but I get mutated like 6 times. Well, them's the breaks, really. I mean, that is just going to happen, basically. You know, Orbs of Fire are probably worth using resources on almost every time if you want to be able to kill them as fast as possible. Well, he's complaining about mutations, not the RF. I'm assuming you're doing okay on damage, but yeah, they're meant to be obnoxious, basically, and to mess up your character at the very end, which is why I try to, you know, hoard mutation potions and not get mutated in the earlier parts of the game, so that if any kind of really bad problem develops, I can just quaff off of minus scrolls or whatever. But you're gonna maybe have to ignore a certain amount of bad mutations once you get to Zot 5. Yeah, I think they made potions of mutation worse which is annoying. You know what? I'm going to train dodging until I get another point of EV. So when my EV goes to 12, probably shouldn't have tabbed that wizard, but we're at the point now where I don't need to worry about... Oh my god, maybe I do. Basic priest takes me to half HP. You know, Dex and EV step-downs were removed. I thought they put those back in once they realized that they were completely insane. Am I wrong? Because if that's the case, then, like, Spriggans and Deep Elves and stuff can probably get outrageous amounts of EV. Mutations are the worst part of late game. Yeah, I've been complaining about mutations for essentially forever. But they never wanted to listen to me. I mean, I could like get into exactly, you know, all the reasons why they are completely fucked, but the long story short is you cannot avoid them 100% of the time, and they can give you things that, like, no matter how well you play, you cannot avoid all mutations. And through pure RNG, you can get ones that will essentially ruin your game, or come close to it if you can't get them off quickly. And then mutation potions themselves are a total crapshoot in terms of whether they're going to take off the thing that you want them to take off. And also you can go farm Abyss for mutation potions if you really need to. So all this adds up to, if you want to be optimal and you have a bad mutation at the end of the game, instead of doing Zot, you know, you go chill out in the Abyss for like however long it takes. You know? That was Sigmund down there. I'm gonna go get me some potions. Have you considered that the devs work really hard? I wish they'd work really hard on making a good game. Oh man. Decided not to take that bear tile. Yeah, I think I would agree. You should take the Mockleb tile though. That one's... out of all of them, that one's worth it. What the hell's going on here? Why doesn't it want to let me... Is there... I see. That's weird. They really fucked up the Ray code, because once upon a time, this wouldn't just look like a smite target. It would show it to me like this, blocked off at the statue. Am I wrong? Somebody tell me I'm not having a stroke. I don't remember it doing this. Oh no, look! The fuck is going on? Look at that. It's doing the behavior I would have expected. Blocked by granite statue. It doesn't say blocked by granite statue here, so is it not actually blocked and the targeter's just messed up? Yeah, sometimes I wonder if I'm actually in a coma and like the doctors are trying to wake me up and they're only able to send me signals through DCSS. I'm just kidding, obviously. You need to wake up and no! It's terrifying. It was all a dream. You guys ever used to read Word Up magazine? And eat sardines for dinner? Bet it has to do with the poly blurb. Yeah, I think it's just getting shoved off. I'm gonna take a... I'm just gonna wait and go up. It was all a dream. Yeah. Oh, there's a shield. We should probably go into shield land soon. Or perhaps now. The simulations never predicted this. Well, I look like a proper knight now, I suppose. Oh, hello, Maggie. What the hell do you do? Bolt of fire. Well, that's not a problem. The glaive might be, I guess. No, but that sounds goofy. There's a good shield for sale. Yeah, there is. That's another reason I'm not afraid to go ahead and train, you know. Mesmerize is like the thing that the obsidian statues do. She'll pull me towards her, which is annoying, but I'm not worried about the Bolt of Fire with my RF++. Since when can she spawn with glaives? Well, apparently she can. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I almost want to charm. I can just Zerk her, though. Let's pull back a bit. Let's wait for her. I'm gonna wait. Oh, she has digging. I'm gonna take a step. I'm just gonna go up to her and Zerk her down. It's fine. This is fine. That would be a much scarier prospect if I didn't have RF++ baked in, you know. That's some dragon scales. Okay, check this out. 8, 9. 8, 9, 9, 10. Strictly better. Based. And the Wand of Digging is really quite nice to have. Really, really quite nice to have. She spawns with a unique... Oh, Wormbane? Oh, that'd be cool. That would admittedly be pretty cool. Hey, we have cancellation now. That's awesome. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're immune to poison, but this is still not so good. We do not want to polymorph this. I don't want to have to deal with... Well, Steam Dragon would be okay. Actually, these would be okay. Time to dig a hole? It might be, yeah. It might be. I think, let's see. How greedy do I want to be? Let's take a step. Okay, he's noticed me. I don't know how many bees there are. I could try to melee this a couple of times first. Let me try to melee once. Okay, no, there's too many. There's more coming. It was all a bee. Yeah, we can't melee this shit. We don't have the power. I'm gonna have to use a charm. Well, I mean, I could lignify, I guess. I don't want to use my resources if I can avoid it, but I think not playing street games has made me greedier about saving my resources instead of just doing the right thing immediately. I'm gonna do the right thing immediately. Yeah, tree form. God damn it! Fuck ass! This is exactly what I was afraid of. That's okay. Oh! It's doing it again!
Fuck you! You fucking no-brain pussy! Fuck you!
Okay. So, somehow, they have messed this up so badly that having a really long line, I guess... Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but look at the targeter. Look at what's happening. There's no yellow line, and unless they've, like, added some kind of range condition... Killer bee, iguana, or hound. Yeah, he gets to become an iguana. But yeah, that's really bad. It's like they don't test anything. Well, this is a stable version, you know. I wouldn't complain about that if it was in trunk. But don't say your version is done and then it's not, you know. Stable official version. This is by far not the worst bug they've implemented, but you know, Wand of Paralysis, 4 charges, not bad. Ooh, Wand of Flame. We have more flame again. Pretty based. Okay, awesome. I have enough good wands now that I really should take evocations all the way to like 8. Phantom is kind of terrifying. Yes, it was. It was doing some work on me. Yeah, not bad. We can't exactly Zerk down a Phantom, you know. Speaking of monster attacks, I really should have pulled that back. Yeah, I should have, doesn't he? I got greedy because I have all these resources. I was just gonna flame him or, you know, use heal wounds if something bad happened. But yeah, no, that was dangerous because something else could have shown up and then it would have been a real bad time. Getting a little sleepy, you guys. Okay, so Gary Burton says, speaking of monster attacks, do you think monster attack descriptions should be adjusted by weapon speed and bee crawl? Can you, where on the screen are we talking about? Are we talking about in the fluff, or do you mean that, Do you mean that it should be like a line in here somewhere? I certainly think that it should be indicated to the player in the non-fluff section in some way. Because that is something that has always really confused me. Well, here, wait a minute. I thought you said ogres attacked at full speed now. Did they have to add a thing that slows them? Or something? Like, why does this... This is part of the non-fluff, so it's got to be true. All monsters attack at full speed. Ogres specifically have slow attacks. I mean, I kind of respect them doing this because it reveals more information to the player in a way that they don't have to be told or figure out on their own. It's just written. So yeah, I mean, I like this kind of thing being available to a discerning individual who's willing to read the text, you know? Yeah. Even if unarmed or using some weird weapon. I mean, but if you want to keep weapons as the primary thing that slows things down, you should just, like, use a line like that, only just be like, the weapon, because of their weapon, they attack. I mean, fuck me, I would put the actual amount of time it takes for them to attack, you know, the number, because I don't think that hiding numbers from people is something you need to do, you know, to preserve the flavor of the game or whatever. Did they revert the change on attack speed? I don't know. I think the idea is the attack speed changes there, but for ogres in particular, there's an exception. I'll give you an example. Juggernauts. No. Juggernaut. Attack 450. They did this. Only they applied it to ogre. Like, imagine it said attack, like, 50 or whatever it is. 50%, or not 50, it would be like 150 or 200 or I don't know. But it's something like what they did with Juggernauts, where it attacks really slowly. In my job, hiding numbers from people separates the bosses from the workers. Okay. Yeah, so the workers don't know exactly how badly they're being screwed over. I want that plate armor. I badly want that plate armor. I want to patch this cold vuln. They added some book names. I like Great Wizards Volume 2. That's cute. It's 130. That sounds about right. Hey, look, a 3-stack. What if that was 3 acquirements? How cool would that be? Okay, Babby's first artifact is here. Okay, I happen to know that Duvessa will not follow me. Unless Doan is there as well. She's got to have her boyfriend with her. God damn it. Paralyze. What do I think of your suggestion? What was your suggestion? It attacks twice as fast. Faster, same speed, slower, twice as slow than you. I mean, you could tie it to the player like that. I think personally I'd rather see a number. Yeah, I was carrying a +0 war axe, so I grabbed the +2, why not, and replaced it at least. I mean, if I get a brand weapon, I think I'd be a little bit behooved to throw that onto the war axe, you know. This is a little dangerous berserking here. Hey, we have Trog's hand now, by the way. Yeah, shit. Alright, we want to kill Doan. Oh no! Not the ice beast! 15 extra cold damage, so more like 22 extra cold damage. I can Zerk him down, despite the massive damage. What is the benefit of being a gen? Well, you got the RF++, you're immune to poison, you fly, you get, I mean, you're guaranteed access to spells, except I'm not because I'm a Trog guy. I guess, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I consider this to be a meme species. Extra HP, like 4 HP? I mean, oh boy. That doesn't go up as you level up like I thought it did. By the way. Oh yeah, everything is automatically identified, every little thing. This has minus magic resistance, so we're probably not going to be using this today. In fact, I'm going to drop this big piece of shit right now. Normally I carry it around for the DjAr poise, but we're immune to that. Yeah, you would think, Green Exit Slam, but I don't think they thought that through very much. Alright, so I'm trying to kill Doan first for a couple of reasons. One, I always do, because he gets Icicle once Duvessa dies, and that is like triply... oh shit. That's triply dangerous on this character. You know? Duvessa has a lot more kills. Well, that's because people don't know how to handle Duvessa. What you do is she... well, also sometimes she has a brand, which she doesn't right now, but what you do is you make her berserk, you go up a staircase, then you come back down somewhere else, and she's done zerking, and she never zerks again. Whereas the super version of Doan just stays super forever, you know? I am abusing the shit out of Berserk. I really shouldn't be. It's the story of this character, really. If I'm made to play Trog, I might as well have some fun with it. Doan always dies first. Yeah, well, I think that's the optimal way. Sif Muna doesn't do anything for Djinni. Yeah, I don't think you can get spells any way other than your racial spells or starting off, you know, with your starter set of 5. The fuck? Oh, they brought back Lemures. Oh yeah, I bet this is part of... Pikel's pack, because they gave him demons instead of people for political correctness purposes. Ruining his flavor entirely. They also took away the fun little things that he taunts you with. Can't have fun in the game. Did he have, I want to say he had like a wand of paralysis. Exactly, Gary Burden. And if you don't, then you're like a racist or something, I guess. Against fictional characters who are depicted as generic humans. Yeah, that seems to be what they're trying to say, Tony. I don't know. Wand of paralysis and a whip of freezing. How dangerous. Let's see if we can poly him. He could become a Tengu. Fuck me, those are 2 things with hands. I don't think he drops the wand or the whip if he becomes a Tengu or an ogre. So we probably don't want to poly him. I can stomach him paralyzing me 1 time, because he'll have to come approach. I guess I'll para him? Okay. Fortunately, I have these fellas to deal with. Did they indeed make the scorpions quick? They sure did. Wow. Because we needed another adder monster in the early game. Okay, bro. Alright, I'll just kill this instantly with flame. Because worker ants were removed? What about queen ants? Are those gone too? I guess they still have soldier ants to work with, yeah. Okay, here's our boy. Throw frost. If I start taking like 22 damage, then we know what to do. Ooh, Dagger of Venom. Oh no, she's right here. That's okay. That's okay. Can I just melee her? I think I can just melee her, even if she's zerking. Killer Bee, a Hound, or a Boggart. Would she keep the Rage? I guess I could para. I have... God, where did I get more charges of para? That's scary. Did Doan have a para wand I didn't even notice? Counter Rage now. I just blew a couple paras on her. Pikel had... No, I know Pikel had para. Oh, no, you're right. I had para from earlier. And then Pikel gave me more, is where that came from. They gave Crazy Youth a new tile. Can't have any of the classic stuff lying around. He still has his Quarterstaff of Chaos. I don't want to risk just for a +0 cloak. I like that tile. It's just my problem with the new null tiles isn't that they look bad, it's that they look incongruent with the rest of Crawl. But this one, out of all of them, this one looks the most congruent, I think. Yeah. Well, I think all the null tiles look good. It's just like it has to match, you know? They're removing one contributor's work due to statements. Are you fucking with me, or is that true? Sorry, Volta, I can't risk going into melee with something with a Chaos brand. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me at all, Anani Badger. Is that for real? You gotta, like, unperson people, you know? That's, like, every single contemporary leftist thinks that, like, one person says a bad thing. I mean, Anani Badger may be trolling, but it just wouldn't surprise me. It's not like they haven't done things like that in the past, you know? Well, look at PogChamp. Look what Twitch did with PogChamp. They unpersoned that guy because he was insufficiently leftist, and so they had to basically do the same thing that Stalin did, which is they just erase him from the photographs. This guy never existed, and it's really creepy if you think about it, like really, you know, literally Orwellian. But I mean, if you try to say this to these fucking people, they'll just act like you're an uneducated fool who's never read the book, you know. Yeah, the new yaks are terrible. I mean, they're not terrible. They're just, again, incongruent, and it removes a really iconic tile, you know. Funniest part is that PogChamp guy hated the emoji because he couldn't profit off of it. Yeah, I'd be annoyed too if my face was everywhere and I couldn't make a single dollar off of it. Well, that's the thing, Murder Dog, is it's not about money anymore. It's about pushing ideology. These people have such massive amounts of control over the narrative that if you say certain things that disagree with the things they want you to believe, you just lose your fucking accounts and you get silenced effectively. I mean, this current event, you know, that we all know about that's happening in real life right now, I couldn't give some of my opinions on them or I would lose all my accounts, you know? And I think that gives thoughtful people a little bit of pause where they think, well, wow, maybe I should think about this a little more, because it's clear that, you know, somebody is heavily invested in people not having a conversation about it, you know. It's petty control in your life without accountability, exactly. Hey, Memer, you know what I'm talking about. So I'll give you a hint. It's the only thing that people are talking about for the last year. You motherfucker! No, you're like a year or two behind before they transition into that thing. Into you know. Oh God. Nothing in the shop that I want. Maybe the robe, but nah. Oh my God! Look at Strider. Strider is our token leftist in the chat, but he's not the kind that I complain about regularly. I don't actually care what people's politics are as long as they aren't actively trying to silence me, you know, for having opinions to the right of Karl Marx. Talking about Green Eggs and Slam, you're many years behind, sir. Carefully luring these guys up one at a time. This is about this is about Ben and Jerry's not selling ice cream in Israel. That's the big topic. You guys hear about that? Let's try to get the paralyzed. Hey, first try. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Ben and Jerry's finally outwoked themselves to the point where, you know, they finally said something that would piss off the mainstream media. They've said a lot of stuff to annoy right-wing people throughout the years, but actively boycotting Israel is apparently that's the line where people get mad at them. Like you've got God, was it DeSantis, I think, who said that he was going to like kick them out of Florida or something like that if they oh man, if they didn't reverse the boycott. Hey Ragoon, no, we took a random alter is what happened today. I was paid to take a random alter. 15 plus halberd. I should be more careful. This guy can actually do an enormous amount of damage to me, almost 30. Got confused while berserk. That's scary. Now I'm slow. I'm burning through my para like it's candy, but what are you gonna do? Of course he becomes a swamp drake. But I'm immune to poison, so that's fine. I'm missing a lot of messages. I'm gonna assume they're not gonna get me banned from Twitch. Why would that be the line? Oh, man. I mean, if you're like an ice cream merchant, maybe you should just stick to selling ice cream in general, you know? It's always kind of been my philosophy is, you know, maybe don't try to jam your fucking politics down my throat if all you want is to sell me some ice cream, but that's like, you know, forbidden to suggest that maybe people should just, like, be businesses first and keep their other crap to themselves. You know, I mean, it's weird to me that, you know, when I grew up, and for most of my life even, companies were not expected to weigh in on this crap. And I guess, like, I don't know if everything just became completely and totally subverted or what, but now you just can't get away from any of it, you know? Everybody's got to have some kind of agenda. I can't buy some fucking ice cream without being told who I should vote for, you know, or what I should vote for. Most woke companies, they milk the government money. Well, Obama literally made it legal for the government to pay for propaganda, you know, so if you think that they're not using some of that budget to pay off, you know, companies and well-loved brands, you know, do you think that that money is only going to the news to produce propaganda? No. You know, those agencies that are husbanding all those taxpayer dollars to shove an agenda down our throats, I guarantee that some of that's going to the brands, you know, so that I can't play a fucking video game without hearing about how evil and racist I supposedly am for existing. That's right, I'm a proud boomer. Come on, Strider, what are you, ageist? How will this... Pretty much, Oren. I mean, I'm at the point where I just want to, like, I'm looking at property to buy right now, and I just want to go be a hermit, man. Like, shit is getting so stupid and impossible to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like, I cannot go a single day of my life without being annoyed because I, you know, am having shit, like, jammed down my throat, and I think in the near future it's going to start affecting my life in, you know, a more... I should be more careful here, in a more direct way, and I guess I can't really talk about what I mean, because I'd probably be banned from Twitch for it if I did, but it's another one of those things that has to do with the current events, you know. This is a bit sketchy. Two ugly things. Oh, property just keeps flying upwards, and I don't think it's going to stop, which is why I need to make a purchase now, you know. Corn Pop. Corn Pop was the greatest moment. Ah, fuck me. Alright, this is terrifying. Let me show you guys. This is exactly what I was afraid of. I'm being petrified. Now, Mr. Basilisk probably has a lot more hit dice than Mr. Howler Monkey Simulacrum, but if they happen to decide to switch positions while I'm petrified, I would be in some big trouble because I am still RC minus. I don't think so, Gary, but I'm not about to roll the dice. So I am going to burn a cancellation. There's some restrictions on swapping. I thought it was just like higher hit dice, always tries to be in front. It's based on HP, not hit dice. To use to D&D. Trog tree form. I don't think tree form takes away my cold resistance, or cold vulnerability. I could be wrong about that. We are our core. I fear this guy, not at all. This was very stupid of me to berserk there. The 9 HP simulation isn't swapping past the Basilisk. I didn't think so, but I wasn't like 100% sure that it was impossible. Alright, we are continuing the long streak of me finding cool tower shields that are only +0. This is a swap for Aralek. Well, not exactly a swap, but I mean, it would be amazing. It would be like a really nice shield even at +0 if I wasn't a Djinni, you know, with RF++ already, you know. Lucky man, kind of. -3 strength grows. That is pretty annoying. Actually, I bet you this is a Menmei vault. There's just too much crap in it. By the way, we've been training nothing but shields because I'm a greedy Gus here, and I want to get my Mendeley or whatever. Well, you can't go past 3. But I mean, yeah, if something were to reduce my RF by 1, then Shock Serpent. Oh, God. Chessboard? We're gonna go up. Maybe I can get some value out of the chessboard. About time for more armor. Oh, I agree. Well, once I have the money, I'm going to buy the plate armor of cold resist, and we're probably just going to wear that for the rest of the game, yeah? Our tornado looks more like a spiky scorpion tail. Yeah, kinda. I wish I had more paralysis. I could in theory Zerk our friend here. Oh my god! Oh no! The Wrath of Trog. Should we wear that for fun? I mean, it would be iconic. It's a very nice amulet, holy shit. I mean, it's a very suboptimal weapon to use. This guy's zerking, he's doing shitloads of damage to me. Have fun, bucko. He just turned around and just slaughtered one of the two-headed ogres with the Wrath of Trog. We charmed him. Yeah, it has Rampage now. It's just like the Star Rage makes me not want to touch it, though. Null Sergeant looks more experienced. It has Berserk cooldown on wield. Yeah, that's the Oops, I Missed the Stairs brand. I think we can Zerk him. I'd like to wait until his charm runs out because his Berserk might run out too. And then he'll be slow. Here we go. Wait, can I not? Oh no. Hold on one second. I don't know what this is going to do in my browser. Apparently I can't press star and attack anymore because the devs hate me. Why would they take that out? The asterisk move unknown command. Well, no, I never wanted to do control move because sometimes in my browser some of those are like other hotkeys, and so I always used star and then attack. Let me hold on a second. I just want to make sure this isn't gonna like fucking make my screen go away and then you guys see my desktop and stuff. Okay, yeah, that works. Who knows what you guys would see? Time to hide all of it. Exactly. Exactly. Terrifying. Uh, 912 versus 1010. I'm gonna stick with the Acid Dragon scales for the time being. Well, yeah, Green Exit Slam, and I don't want people to see it. That's exactly, you know, that's exactly what's going on, sir. I've played that every day since I received it. All right, cool. We have regen. We have SH plus 5. We have intelligence, which is not completely useless, you know, if we have like stat 0 problems later. Mom found the desktop background. Chessboard is like Wand of Random Effects, but it targets randomly any enemy on the screen. Smite targeted, so it's like a less or more useful version of Wand of Random Effects, depending on the positioning. It's pretty goofy, I think, a pretty goofy change. All right, I'm gonna keep saving money. I want the plate armor of Cold Resist. All right, this is two-handed, isn't it? Yeah, you can't wield that with a shield. I don't think we're... I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I can use this and feel good about it in a streak run. Particularly because it's Star Rage, but also because I'd have to give up my shield, which I've already trained 12 points into. Unless somebody wants to give me another massive bribe to do something horribly suboptimal. Yeah, I did that. I didn't do that on the world record streak, Green Eggs and Slam. With 500 gifted subs. I mean, fuck me. Yeah, there are a few things I wouldn't do for 500 gifted subs in the context of a DCSS game. I mean, I did on a Deep Dwarf. Oh, did I really? Somebody paid me for that, right? I will occasionally do goofy things on a streak run if I feel like I can get away with it and someone's paying me. Exactly, it was a Deep Dwarf run, you know. I probably shouldn't be zerking through all this because I didn't kill it fast enough. Oh, hey, Inish, what's up, man? Trying to milk you for more money. Anani Badger, if you really want me to use that axe, I will. But only because you gave me like 1,000,000 subs and I feel like you should get your money's worth. Will Vehumet gift spells for DjAr? I don't know. I don't think so, though. Staff of Conjuration. You got shields, you okay with that? Yeah, we have like a lot of shields. Alright, let's burn this book. Boom. Staff of Air. I'm gonna grab that for the swappable Arlek. Ooh, glowing Arbalest, okay. Why is Staff of Air red? Because I'm worshipping Trog, and Trog would be mad if I swung with it. He now considers that to be magical, I guess. It's pretty silly. Yeah, me too. I mean, it was very iconic. Wish we had more identify. But yeah, with food gone, I can just abuse Berserk way more often than I could before. Everything iconic that gave the game soul has been removed. Welcome to the plastic era of DCSS. Yep. Yeah, you said it, Tony. It's sad, you know. But I mean, we're dealing with people who like to change things basically for the sake of changing them. To say, oh, I'm doing something, you know. Casual gameplay or introducing a new player, what version of crawl do you all recommend? See, it's a problem because, you know, for all the stupid things that the mainline devs put into the game, very occasionally they will take a genuine quality of life thing and add it in, usually from some outside contributor, such as the spell library, you know, whereas before you had to carry the books around with you to memorize. So the further back you go, the more you miss out on some quality of life things. That's a given. If I was going to tell anybody to start with DCSS today, I would go tell you to go play B-Crawl, honestly. Like, don't even fucking waste your time with mainline, because it's only going to get stupider as time goes on. Just go play B-Crawl. It's fine. You know. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I mean, if you just want to like fool around, there's a lot of other forks too that are to varying degrees, you know, more or less faithful to the overall feeling of DCSS. I mean, I wouldn't turn anybody away from Goon Crawl, for instance. I'm just gonna zerk this stuff foolishly. I really probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Yeah, Trog, keep me berserking, please. I just killed 2 things. Come on, bro. Bro. Trog failed to extend my berserk. Yeah, like, that's not optimal to berserk like that. I'm just being greedy and trying to finish levels faster. What I should be doing is, like, pulling things very slowly back upstairs, but we're kind of in such a position right now that I can be a little bit greedy. I'm going to train armor and dodging to 10 and fighting. It's great value in ultra old versions of DCSS. Oh, I agree. You just have to have a little bit of patience because it's not going to be quite as polished in terms of, you know, just like playability, so to speak. Oh yeah, some dude got on my YouTube and called me or no, that was on Twitter actually. Some guy called me an incel. What was it? Something awful. Incel stuck in 2007. And I have no idea what he means because I've never had a something awful account in my life. And I'm, you know, engaged. Well, that's the thing is I've never known something awful to be, I mean, like, it has some annoying people on it, but I didn't think it was, like, known for incels. Maybe? I don't really know. But it's like, yes, Murder Dog, I think it definitely leans far left. But I don't know, man. I think random people are just like so desperate to get a gotcha on somebody from the internet that they think that they disagree with, you know? Like they've decided they have a bone to pick with. I mean, it's not just like, it's not really a me specific kind of thing. It's just like, I don't know. I guess I don't understand sometimes why people will sit down and type the things that they do. It's like, it's like, I'm angry at you. You said a thing I didn't like, so I'm just gonna throw completely random and inaccurate insults into the ether. I mean, I totally get trying to be mean to someone that you don't like, or if you think they're horrible or something, but when it's like completely inaccurate, I guess I just don't get the point. I mean, you're not gonna make the person feel bad, you know? Do I have any thoughts on Bitcoin versus Ethereum? I prefer Bitcoin. I think that smart contracts are cool. I think in my perfect world, people would be using smart contracts on Bitcoin, which there is a very basic functionality built in. I want to say it's called script. I think I fooled with that at one point around the same time I was fooling with Lightning, actually. I think that Ethereum is the gas prices are like forever high as hell. Although you can't really talk shit about that as a Bitcoin enthusiast because the it's not like the fees are low right now on Bitcoin either. What I find interesting is that Binance Coin is basically eating Ethereum's lunch because it's like it's just Ethereum but centralized. It's like it's literally a cut and paste, like copy and paste clone, more or less of Ethereum, but it's just like flying up in value over and over and over and over and over. And I've become a little sketched out by that recently, and it's given me a little bit of pause, to maybe reconsider, because their Binance US's CEO actually, oh my god, that was dangerous, actually quit like 3 months into his tenure. But I'm getting a little off topic. My point is that for as long as Ethereum's fees or gas fees are so high, it's like fundamentally unable to do what you'd like to do with it with the smart contracts. And I think that all these nerds are like so obsessed with smart contracts, and it's a cool idea, except there's just not the due diligence that's being done on this fucking code. And so you see this shit happen all the time, like the was it Poly that was hacked recently? We did, Tony, and it's because I was talking at the same time as trying to play. But yeah, like $600 million just boom, gone. And the hackers were bragging and saying we could have taken more. Polywhale was an exit scam. Am I thinking of Matic then, that was recently hacked? I'm not talking about the exit scam. I'm talking about an actual smart contract hack where the code was just allowed them to do, something that allowed them to just take all the money, Yeah. Boulder beetles are back, yeah. New tile, though, I think. Have we found lair yet? My god, this is the longest pre-lair I have ever done, probably. I bet Octopus took longer. All in on Dogecoin. Well, I don't give financial advice, but I will say that idea sounds pretty silly to me. I know you're just kidding. Wow, there's 2 Cyclops on this floor. Wow. What's behind door number 3? This is like Frog Pond. This is like Frog Pond, the dungeon version. I don't want to Zerk this. Okay, I will Zerk this now. That's fine. I just wanted the ogre to be in front. It's like a full floor Minmay vault. I mean, what is this bullshit? Why do I have a deep elf mage? I guess I don't mind because it's one of the new fire guys, so he really can't do anything to me. But still, I mean, come on, man. Wait, what just happened? I tried to go up. Did I not go up? Is there something that stops you from going up now? Or did I just like... Maybe I didn't hit the button I thought I was hitting? Never mind. Elf hippie lair entrance next to a Minmay vault. Wonderful! Stop having strokes. It's like 1,000 strokes per minute the older I get. I am actually having health issues lately, so maybe my ignoble death of old age is on the way, finally. Let's see. let's get this centaur over here. No. Nah, I'm fine. Maybe. We'll see. Let's pull this up. Yeah, we should be able to Zerk a Cyclops, right? 35. Health issues are not based. No. Well, I'm discovering that the American healthcare system is like total dog shit, you know? I mean, I could go on a big rant right now about it, but the long story short is that, like, I have not really gone to the doctor very much ever in my life because I work out, I take care of myself, I don't have any chronic health issues whatsoever. All of a sudden, I do have something that I need to take care of and get diagnosed, and, I mean, like, the soonest I can get into a specialist to see about it is, like, fucking October, basically. And I got to thinking to myself, you know, I guarantee you that ultra-wealthy people don't have to deal with this kind of buffoonery. And so I started doing research because I was like, I just know that, like, and I'm not even talking about, like, if you're a Rockefeller or something. I just mean if you're, like, somebody who has $1 million, you know, just some generic, you know, small-time CEO or whatever. I guarantee you that they have the ability to go see a doctor within, like, a day or two anytime they need to, even a specialist. Just because I know that's just fucking how America works. And, you know, I was thinking about it, so I look it up, and I realized, yeah, there is that. It's called concierge healthcare, or a concierge doctor. And they just pay like $5,000 to $20,000 a year, and they just have a guy on call. You know, they'll even go to his house. Just you got enough money, you can do anything. You know. Aren't a member of the party. Well, when it's not quite that bad yet. It's mostly just money, not politics. That, I mean, I guarantee you, eventually we're gonna get to the point where it's oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, hold on, I gotta pay attention. Yeah, that Hydra looks like shit, but more importantly, it's 7 heads and it's right next to me. That's 140 damage, and I have 10 AC and 14 EV. I have some SH, but that's not enough. And there is a demonologist, and I don't have any blink scrolls. Fuck me, this was such a floor, and there's a 7-headed Hydra on it too. Are you kidding me? We read telly. Motherfucker. I should have kept walking. Because, yeah, of course it's going to swap positions. I got greedy. I wanted to kill the demonologist. There's a couple things we can do here. We could Zerk for HP. That's an actual option. We could suck down Lignify, which probably keeps me safe. Digging is an option, but I would have to survive I would have to survive a hit from this thing, which is actually a risky prospect. Yeah, Angry Tree is probably the correct move. Wastes my telly, which is unfortunate, but I don't even think I bother punching. I think I just use the rapier. I know that Lig ends the teleport, but Lignify, you'd be surprised. Lignify will often save you. I forgot I had Invis. That's the comedy option. Yeah, now Lig Zerk looks to be the best thing here. You'd be surprised what Lignify will do to protect you from an angry Hydra, especially with shields. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this, bro. We're making this happen. By the way, I verified my resistances and vulnerabilities go away. We're going to die trying it. We'll be fine. Do I want to do anything before Zerking? Nope. Here we go. Straight for the Hydra. Drain him to death. Told you. I have 26 AC, my friends, and a shield. I can tank a Hydra in tree form. That's one of those strategies that people don't trust you on until they see it in action. The tree versus Hydra move. You're not convinced that Rapier is better? I am, because I don't have any unarmed combat training, and yes, the raw damage on the tree The tree is great, but because I'm zerking, I'm getting like, oh shit. Oh shit, I gotta stop fooling around. What the fuck am I doing? He can do 35 plus 20 is 55 damage to me. Jesus Christ, I'm just being dumb. Actually, this is almost an instant death type thing. I think I need to zerk and then walk upstairs. Yeah. Or we could try to melee him. I'm not gonna though. Because of my haste, it was almost impossible for him to kill me there. Maybe literally impossible, depending on... Holy shit. So there's 3 Cyclops. There was 3 Cyclopes on this floor. This is happening because I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. He threw 2... Did he throw 2 rocks at me? Nuh-uh. Oh, he did. Okay, so I could have died. Not terribly likely, but I could have died. He would have had to have, I mean... Wait, no. That's only 1. Throws a large rock, the large rock misses you. Yeah, that's just 1. I zerked, and then I went upstairs. D11 is a fuck. Yeah. Something like that. Let's poly him into a floating eye, an elephant, or a queen bee. Sure wish I could run his ass out of rocks. Zerking him. Pretty confident meleeing the Cyclops down if I start out next to him, you know? Ugh, God damn it. I knew he had that, but I was like, what are the chances, bro? Well, apparently they're about... oh wait, never mind. What, does he still have it? Wait, what's going on? Carrying a wand of polymorph. Holy shit, did they mess it up? I can't see his chance to poly me anymore. I thought that for a while it was showing that, and they managed to fuck it up in this version. Am I remembering wrong? The incompetence never ends. Okay. Like they did a good thing, and then they just like ruined it. Oh, that's my RC file, Green Eggs and Slam. Anytime something's wearing a wand, if I look at it, my RC flashes at me. What if it was a B-crawl improvement? Well, then they would be absolute fools for not taking it, if that's what I'm thinking of. This is an unseen horror. I'm trying to melee him. Did we get him? Nope. Sorry about the flashes. This is another thing my RC is set up to do. It's supposed to flash when, you know, something hits me. So it's like if I'm O-tabbing or something, I don't just like do this over and over, you know? We need to be in a hallway. Like a real hallway. Is it still following me? No, they're batty. No Senv anyway. Oh, we found a +6 ring of strength at some point. That's definitely something we want to wear. Three scrolls of acquirement. You guys remember that 3 stack I found a minute ago? That was, in fact, 3 scrolls of acquirement. Highest streak ever performed in B-crawl. I think Gary Burton's going to have to answer that one because I don't know. Alright, fellas, what should we do? Should we pick up Gooby, the dagger? Probably not, even though that's a pretty goddamn neat dagger. Nice dream luck cheater. Manual throwing would be cute, but I don't really want to turn this into a throwing character since Trog doesn't give you ammo anymore. The amulet is neat, but nah. I mean, the blink, I tell you, the blink on that, the blink on that is something you should value very highly on Trog, you know, because you can't get the spell. But I'm very happy with the amulet that I'm wearing. All that effort, and we could have killed the horror with this. Yeah, that's true. I want to take the gold, but I think I might have to take the dagger just for Sinv. And plus, just like having a +9 dagger is going to be... It's going to... that we can ride that, you know, all through lair, basically. Mystery player Guanadine. Ooh, who could that be? The amulet looks amazing, but we already have something that's very, very similar. God, I hate to take this dagger because I know I'm going to have a better weapon. I mean, I'm not going to be sticking with that thing. It's a swap for RN, I guess. More rage. Yes, I need to get madder. No, I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to get the gold. Okay. So before I use my other... Well, I can use one real quick. Acquirement. Manual Stealth. Gloves of Bitterness. I'm wearing those gloves every time I play DCSS. More gold. Halberd of Freezing. Tempting to take the Manual of Health. Before we decide on that, let's pick up some... Let's buy some things, yeah. Let's see what the damage is, basically. I'm going to buy all of this. Including the whip, believe it or not, because this could be... It could have been MR++. Instead, it's a Star Slow +10 whip Ogre Slayer. It's got anti-magic on it, which is cute, but I don't think... I mean, I'll keep it because it has Sinv, but... Rage can be extended now? Is that new? I've not heard of this. Yeah, I don't know. The rage can be extended by Trog. If you kill things, there's a chance that it gets extended. Okay. Okay. Well, we can afford all kinds of things now. That's nice. Medium shield of protection. I like that. Okay, so getting more gold is 100% worth it. All these options kind of sucked. I don't care about stealth. I'm going to get more gold. Okay. Wow, am I just going to get gold a billion times? I could take the triple crossbow, I guess. I mean, I could take the ring. I don't have a ring slot right now. 30 minutes later, we're Trog. This would marry us to being a melee player 30 minutes later. I see, yeah. I do think the Scholar run would have been perhaps more exciting, but on the other hand, this is interesting. I mean, playing a race that's not really designed to be a Trog guy. No, that's the problem. They ruined Trog in that way. Trog doesn't give you any kind of ammo anymore, or else I would have taken both of those throwing manuals and immediately turned this guy into a throwing character, just because it would be the most fun and probably optimal thing to do. But sadly, that's not a... I mean, I could take the manual. You think this race is good for Trog? I mean, it's alright. You can see if you have shoals. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's nothing marrying me to using this acquirement right the hell now. If I have shoals, I guess I probably should get the throwing. Cloak of Stealth. Well, whatever, it's a cloak. I'll take it. Our defenses are getting reasonably respectable. Yeah, we're getting the cold plate now. Most important thing. Okay, no more RC minus. That's huge. What's the DJ throw apt? I mean, it's probably -2. Let me look. Yeah, -2. But I mean, with a manual, you could just like take it to 10 or something without too much trouble, you know. There were 2 manuals offered to me. I almost regret not taking the first one now that I see there's a second, but I just don't want to fool around with running out of ammo, you know. Mummy quality. In some ways, yeah. Wait, why am I trying to kill you? So, oh my god, they really are just going ham on deleting everybody's goddamn tiles. Why would they change Manticore? Ugh. You know, my problem with these tiles is that they're incredibly cartoony and, I guess, brushy. And again, in like a context where the rest of the game looks that way, maybe that'd be cool, but man, I don't know. Really monocolor. I mean, my biggest issue that I'm having is that it's just like I'm used to one tile, you know, and so all my instincts are off basically. Abusing the corner here so that he can't throw too many rocks at me. Had vibrance, yeah. It's like they've become more technically adept art, but have lost all the soul. You know, the old tiles were distinguishable. Yeah, that's true. That's, yeah. And that was the most important thing, if you think about it, you know, so that you can quickly identify what's going on at any given game state, you know. That particular spiral vault has BS enemies in it. Oh, I've noticed! I had a real exciting time on this floor. They're trying to cancel Lindley. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think they're trying to desperately convince everyone, including themselves, that they actually made this game instead of appropriating it, you know. Vorpal's just extra damage. Just generic extra damage. Snicker snack. It's more interesting in B-Crawl. Let's see, do I want to stop here or do I want to go ahead and do Lair? It's taken so long to get to Lair. Way longer than I thought it would, but we're in an amazing position for Lair. We're able to... We just tabbed through a Mamba and a Spiny Frog, so... I mean... Clearly this character is a boss. So I should just be able to... No, we didn't get the dagger. I opted for money. This is our third acquirement, and I'm just like holding off on it to decide if I wanna. I'm gonna maybe take throwing if we have shoals, you know. But yeah, this rapier is fine. You'd be shocked how great the Drain Brand is. People underestimate it all the time, but it'll get you through lair branches easily, even just a rapier +2. And if I start having problems, I can train more short blades. I can enchant the rapier some more. I could train up axe real quick and just use a war axe. I mean, whatever. How many heads does this thing have? 5? You know what they did? I think that these hydras all look the same regardless of how many heads they have. Did this one look exactly like the one with 7? I'd have to check, but I don't know, man. If you can't visually see the heads anymore, that is depressing. I mean, it's a bad sign that I'm not sure, you know. That means it's not, you know, 5 was always the max. Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Should probably grab that anti-magic scimitar at some point. I would never Zerk against blink frogs if I wasn't on a staircase, yeah. Because I could just do this. Just go back up. See you, Eunice. Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Oh my god, it's Firestarter! Bro! Bro! Wrath of Trog and Firestarter in the same game. That is hilarious. May Sky time. I don't think so. We're already very committed to shields, but I mean that's kind of a shame. If I had found that earlier, I would have used it just to make the game exciting. Oh wow, we got our defenses up already. Good lord. New Hydra art terrified you for a second because they all look like Lerny now. Yeah, that's a good reason to be scared. Okay, our first super big tabs. Weapon is super fun to use. Oh, I love it too. It makes for fun streams too, because like occasionally just terrible things happen, you know, and you have to get yourself out of it. Because you'll rack up the damage even though, oh shit, I went one step more than I intended there. You'll rack up the damage even with RF++, you know, from all the explosions. Oh look, it's Mind Burst. And not Disintegrate. But yeah, that's a great example of why you don't really want to spam Berserk too much, you know. These Rhyme Drakes would have been scary if I didn't take away my RC minus. Oops, I missed the stairs. I didn't even need Rampage. I just did it on my own. Hey, look, we could pull an elliptic and lose our run here. He died to Dream Sheep on his. He had a streak that was approaching mine, a new one. I think he beat his old record if I remember correctly, or at least matched it. And I guess he didn't really know how Dream Sheep worked, didn't look it up, and so he was like doing a lot of tabbing right next to large numbers of them, probably thinking that because he was a Spriggan he couldn't be put to sleep because of MR or something, but Dream Sheep don't give a shit about that. They just care about how many Dream Sheep are on the screen at any given time. Oh, we've got a question, I think. Anyone have tips against boulder beetles? Well, if you're not like a really good tank, I would just probably avoid them. Their magic resistance is low, so if you're having trouble, you can always use like a Paralyze Wand or something on them, whatever you've got available, Confuse Spell, things like that. Just take a good look at how much damage they can do to you, because it's a lot. They changed the Catoblepus tile. This looks pretty good when it's blown up like that. I think it looks terrible when it's tiny. Everything just kind of blends together. Yeah. Let's see, how do I want to deal with this problem? Can I dissent them? No. Chessboard, nothing happens. Chessboard, twist into form. That'll do it for me. That killed his AC, basically. Alright, that works. Should have just pulled all this crap up and then I could have held tab, feeling pretty confident about it. I don't want to, like, hold tab down, though, you know. They changed polar bears, too. God, I want to know if that story is true about them unpersoning whoever drew the old tiles or whatever. Alright, see you later, Anani Badger. Thanks for all the subs, man. I really appreciate that. That's quite a bit. Giving Alpha a run for his money from his subs back in the day. At least it looks like a polar bear. That's true, I think. Maybe it looks like a big white dog. Bro, I should have used Trog's hand. Oh no. I get one turn. I'm gonna use Mind Burst. I'm gonna use Disintegrate real quick. Okay, we killed the Komodo dragon. Am I scared? Am I scared of a black mamba while petrified? You know, they introduced regional pricing for subs. I'm so close to getting to the point where I just ignore Twitch's bullshit fucking system and create something on my website that hooks directly into the Twitch alerts, because I don't think that's against their terms of service. I don't really want to give them money because I can't talk about the things I want to talk about as in depth as I would like to on this platform. And then people can just like bypass whatever bullshit, parasitic, you know, middleman bullshit they want to put in the way of, you know, the idea that I'm making money for people who quite literally want me to die is very upsetting to me. Let's just lignify, we're fine. Yeah. Let's see how we do tabbing against a redback. We should be fine. Poison immunity, you know? Tab the Siren in one. That's kind of cool. We do, in fact, have shoals. Shoals confirmed. So that means, I mean, it probably means we will have a good pile of javelins, so... Alright, begrudgingly, I am sold on the manual throwing, although I tell you that ring of resist negative is tempting. What the fuck? What is going on? Was this gifted to me? Is that what's up? Trog gifted it to you. But, like, holy shit, dude. Plutonium Sword, Firestarter, Wrath of Trog. That is 3 two-handed unrans. Like, this game really wants me to wear a two-handed unrand. That weapon is a real bad idea. You'll have things turning into Azure Jellies next to you. He wants me to give up shields. I won't do it. I refuse. I should have handled this differently on a spot where I could not be pushed around by these elephants, but I haven't played in so long in a streak kind of way that it just like slipped my mind that they can shove me. Should have turned that one corner. Do it or suffer Trog Wrath. Yeah, I guess he just, you know, he loves me so much for giving up my magical ways, you know. I should get extra points for that in the Trog book. I was a sinner, and now I'm not. Oh, hello. How good is that sword? I think it's terrible, personally. I think it creates unstable, chaotic situations, and that is the opposite of what you want to have in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Okay. Maybe I come back with the acid armor on. Can't drain this guy is part of the problem. He can do 42 damage a pop unless something has changed. So we are safe to walk in as long as we've taken no damage. I'm gonna try this. Okay. I don't recognize this vault, I think it's new. It's amazing that we can, well, I keep thinking those are death yaks. Those are not death yaks, those are just yaks. Oh, they changed wolves. Jesus. Is there some way I wonder that I could, like, force this to display the old tiles? Oh, man. I should not have zerked here. But it is the optimal place to zerk, other than a staircase. I mean, it's a hallway. Interested in seeing a Zom run? There are plenty of Zom runs of mine on YouTube, but if you want to request a specific run, you can do that with channel points, and you can do that with bits. 500 bits. I should train throwing up to 10. Okay. Can I melee Mr. Dire Elephant? Probably not. Let's... Gosh, 5 tallies. I'm gonna just burn tally real fast, and we're gonna swing a couple times, and yeah, he's He's not going to go down while I'm slowed. I'm a strong melee guy right now, but I'm not that strong, you know. Oh man, this looks like a Minmay Vault too, like a new one. Look at that, putting a torpor snail behind a dire elephant. That's rough. I'm going to try this. I was hoping he would go for the surround. I'm not actually sped up. I just need to hit him one more time and he dies. There we go. And then there's nothing else that can really hurt me, even though I'm slowed. Go into a hallway here so I don't have to fight more than one thing at once, and like my defenses are just too damn good for them to touch me if it's just one attacking me, thanks to the way that shields work. Well, exactly, Tony, is I can only be so slow, as you say. Burn the Book of Displacement. Fuck books. Oh my god. Even if you're not RC minus, you can rack up some damage from Rhyme Drakes, believe it or not, pretty quickly. And my shield doesn't do anything against that, I don't think. How's Djinni MR? Looks bad. I'm level 14 and I only have 1 pip, so it can't be terribly high. Time to make a threat. Based. Wow, +8 plate armor of ponderousness. I might consider that if I didn't need RC Plus so badly. A nice layer wolf spider there. Oh, bro! Look at these spells. Look at what I would have been saddled with. Imagine how this game would have gone if I hadn't gone Trog. We would have been going down this very bizarre path. I mean, Summon Forest would be cool. Rapid Decon we could have made a game out of. Simulacrum, though, this is just where shit is coming off the rails. I mean, I could do it. I could make it work, but I'm just struggling to imagine what this game would look like. I mean, Meth Cloud would have made mid-game easy enough, I suppose. This is why we voted no to Usk. Forest LRD alone is good? For sure, yeah. Oh, I love Forest. It falls off a bit in the late game, but it never stops being handy, you know. If only for the fact that it drags things away from you, which I always thought was great. And more importantly, constricts them for you. Kind of like a poor man's BVC. Yes, we have become a bit of a melee powerhouse. I think I am oh god. Let's Trog Sand. I think I am finally comfortable tabbing things. Just like holding down that tab button. Big, beautiful constriction. Talking about Val Clutch, bruh. I prefer beautiful bean footage myself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta kill the torpor snail. Uh-oh. That's actually a lot of damage possible. Not sure how many people will get that one. Oh my god, that revealed my age, didn't it? That hasn't been a thing since like the late 90s or something. Oh shit. Whatever. This stream is full of Easter eggs for decaying boomers like myself, okay? I mean, I streamed Mega Man X the other day. So, this man talks like he's 50. I'm not that old. Jesus. Not yet, anyway. Maybe soon. We'll see. Hashtag beans. Oh no. I'm thinking about those beans. It's the greatest image from the internet ever. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Yeah. That does sound a bit horrifying. What's happening here? Why am I getting force moored? I guess it's just like too much text. Something's off about my RC file because it used to block that. It's like making me hit the enter key to get through some of this stuff. That's now a dated meme? That's an ancient meme. You were alive in the 90s? I was alive in the 90s. Forget boomers were pushing lich years. Oh no. I guess I was drawing breath in the 90s, my friend. You don't know this meme template? Why am I friends with a zoomer? Zoomers are fine. Yeah, see, we're at 10 throwing, and we haven't even used up the manual yet. So we'll just go piecemeal until we've used it up. I've got like a lot of training now though, so we should be using these darts a bit. At least the darts, especially the javelins. Or no, this explanation is not making it seem better. Oh, a weapon. Gift. +2 rapier. Spoiler alert, there is actually a cat person in my in the sequel to my fantasy novel, which will be published very soon. Unfortunately, I've haven't quite gotten the art done for the cover yet. The guy that I'm hiring to do it is just outrageously talented, but he told me from the beginning it might be a little while for to finish it because he's, you know, commensurate with his talent. He is a busy dude, you know, so. Bro, this game is really enjoying throwing torpor snails and death yaks at me at the same time. 30, 30, 30, 30, 3, 6, 9, 12. Technically this could kill me, but I have DjAr and a shield, so probably not. Whoa! Fuck you! Okay, let's try that again. Oh my god, how horrifying. Fuck all this. I tried to dig my way out of this. I tried to be, you know, one little resource use, and that's gonna get me out of the problem. And then a whole bunch of bullshit happened. The seed is cursed. I mean, it wasn't great. I'm also right next to all that crap that happened a minute ago. Can I have something approximating a hallway, please? Thank you. I sound pretty tired. Yeah, it's past midnight my time. And I've been at this for... Jesus, how long has this stream been going? Longer than I thought I would be. I usually like to, on the first session or whatever, I like to, I like to finish lair. Bro, I woke up when I joined. Well, you're halfway across the world from me, so I'll zerk this. This is fine. This is less fine now, because Josephine made it over here, and because of my poor choices, I don't have our negative as a swap, except yes I do. Yes I do, baby. I must have picked up that ring. Okay, that's not so bad. We're going to use Disintegrate a good bit here. Yeah, we're going to use a bunch of Disintegrate because I have a brand that doesn't touch any of those guys. Is it just me, or does Zerk not last as long as it used to? I seem to recall being able to, like, Zerk through entire packs, and Trog would just kind of keep me going as long as I was killing stuff. And I don't know if this is a consequence of me using a rapier, which isn't really killing things as quickly as it should be, or if it is a consequence of something else. Do I mean Mind Burst? No! They changed. I mean, are you trolling me, or are you new to the game? Because they changed Disintegrate to Mind Burst, and it was one of the dumber changes they made because they didn't like the fluff of Disintegrate, I guess, because of the fact that they changed magic resistance to willpower, and in a truly clown car type situation, or I guess I'm reminded of the Benny Hill theme music, you know, just like the sort of clownish music playing as I think about the sequence of events. Because they made the change to the name, due to the change that they already made to a different name, they decided that they needed to change the mechanics, because now that it's Mind Burst instead of Disintegrate, well, that doesn't sound like it should affect things that don't have minds. And so they took away one of the most important uses of Disintegrate, which was being able to use it against things like simulacrums and zombies and stuff. Well, yeah, you should have been around for Disintegrate then. It's the same basic wand, just works on less things. So I just am going to continue calling it Disintegrate. The rename to Willpower is why Elliptic thought the Sleep Sheep checked MR. Yeah, that's the comical thing, is like, you know, things like Sheep Sleep should probably check something called Willpower, but they sure don't. Do I enjoy the game still? I mean, they've managed to suck a significant amount of the fun out of this game, like some kind of turd-hungry Dracula, you know. I'm not going to pretend I made that up. I stole that from Andrew Hussey, but I enjoy Forks more. I would say that this is a game that has been, like, robbed of its soul in a lot of ways, you know. Spite-based updates. There's no question in my mind that there are spite-based updates to this game. I think Doesn't He probably went to sleep, but he would be a good guy to talk to about that. Hey, Asimov, how you doing, man? Also, welcome to the stream, Celery Paints. But no, I mean, do I enjoy? I mean, I wouldn't stream it if I didn't get some amount of enjoyment out of it. I mean, typically I do not stream mainline, though. I mean, this is the first, unless I'm specifically requested to play mainline. I think people enjoy once per version. They enjoy me showing up and shitting on all the new changes. Although I had at least one nice thing to say about what I've seen today, which is that the Mock Lab altar looks quite good. But do I care about being petrified? You know what? Just to be safe, we'll go tree form. We'll go angry tree to kill this stuff. But yeah, I mean, I try to be fair with these people. It's not my fault that they keep just, you know, shitting the bed, so to speak. Okay, Weapon of Electrocution. We don't want to go toe-to-toe with him. On top of that, it's a goddamn gargoyle ghost, so if you look at his AC, it's amazing. I think I'm not going to fool with this until we have a better weapon, and probably some more, well, no, I don't need MR, there's no Basilisk here. I do kind of want to know what that scroll is, but I'm... Even if it was Blink, I wouldn't try to break in here to deal with that. You're doing fine, moving to a new flat, riding bike and living a more or less healthy life. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I am still breathing, so that is enough to be grateful for, you know. Ooh, hey! That's an item. That is a new-ish item that I actually like quite a lot. Hold on, I need to drop some stuff. Maybe it's time. Yeah, it's time. Okay, we have silence. Scroll of noise, that's what I was looking for. Get rid of that. Grab the condenser vein. I love that item. That kind of makes me want to go ahead and do this vault, now that I see that I have that. Yeah. I still don't know if I could melee this fella, but if I got the right cloud, cold would be ideal. Susceptible to cold. Well, first thing we want to do is we want to wear the tower shield that gives us our Alekia. Condenser vein, we get poison, we get dabbed on basically. Everything else will die except for the cane toad, I suppose. We're not full piety. I don't really want to burn Trog's brothers if I don't have to. I can drain myself for Evoke and Viz, another change I'm not a huge fan of. Well, I trained all that throwing and I haven't used any of it. I guess I could, like, just walk up and avoid the ghost. That's an option. We can just walk around. Seems hard to kill. I think, you know what, because of mulching, that's probably the right thing to do. I don't really want to waste my javelins, because, I mean, while we do have shoals, there's no guarantee we're going to get a ton of silver javelins, you know. Those are, like, worth their weight in gold. I probably should just ignore him. It's for 33. Oh my god, I didn't even really pay a lot of attention to that. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Oh, okay, yeah, the fire crab is still alive. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take some steps away. These things should all die to the poison, except for the death yak. There we go. If it's just the gargoyle ghost, I should be able to block most of his hits. There we go. And I am immune to his electric attack. As long as I'm Aralek at all, you know. Okay. Oh, Lair's done, by the way. We're on Lair 6. There's a pair of gloves over here I didn't check out. Need to drop more things. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Arbalest. I don't think we're going to need that stuff anymore. I made a friend. Hey, don't mind me taking all your stuff. Yeah, I just, like, walk in. He's like, no, this is my tomb. This is, I was buried with my stuff. I need that to pay the ferryman. I have a protection ring. Yeah, I should swap to that. I put on R positive for Josephine, you know. Heb and Trog at the same time. That would be cool. I've always thought it would be cool to worship two gods at the same time. Some forks have implemented that to varying degrees. In B-Crawl, if you start as a Zom worshiper, for example, as a Chaos Knight, you will continue worshipping Zom forever, even if you abandon. It's the hater lurking following my Reddit posts. Ah, is that what he looks like? Did you guys know that at least once a week, there's this truly mentally ill person who I am convinced, well, basically at least once a week I get a message on my YouTube channel from an obvious throwaway account calling me a Nazi, and in so many words. And I've noticed certain peculiar things about the accounts that leads me to believe it's all run by the same person. I just have to wonder what that's about exactly. Don't call me out. Oh, it's Strider! I talked about Karl Marx too many times on stream. By the way, for those of you who haven't watched me play DCSS too many times, I just did something while talking, which is a really I guess I would call it a high-level trick, although it's really pretty simple to accomplish. And I guess I'll go over this real quick because I like to make sure people know about it. Random energy is a thing in this game, which means that every so often a monster will take longer or less long to make a move than it ordinarily would. Which means that if you just kind of like walk for a really long time around while watching what the monster is doing, you'll be able to create a gap between you and the monster if he is the same speed as you. Mr. Ghosty would be following me for life if I did not go ahead and do that, you know? There are other ways to make a gap, but once you've made the gap, you just go upstairs and he won't follow you. They have to be right next to you to follow you up the stairs. A lot of people do that with like blink spell and things like that, but it's really crucial to know that you can do it at any given time on any character, except for like I guess a Barakian, you know, something, or a Naga, you know, the two slow races, slow species. I'm gonna go ahead and enchant up the plate armor. We're almost definitely gonna end up wearing that for life. Faux life. I would really, if I had blink scroll, that would make my day. That is the thing that I want to have to just completely make this game impossible to lose. And I'm sure we have it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use some of these. Okay, that's fear. That's helpful. Brand weapon. I guess we have a Vorpal War Axe. I could just enchant up the War Axe. Blink. Okay, we have blink. We have blink identified. Sadly, that means we only have one blink, but that's like a get out of jail free card. You know, we're not gonna. With a blink in my inventory, if you lose with a blink in your inventory, chances are good that you messed up very badly. That's not always true, but typically it is. Although, I mean, I guess it depends on what your definition of very badly is. Anyway, this is a good stopping point. Our skills look great. There's yeah, exactly. I mean, paralyzed. At that point, you've probably messed up for a different reason, you know. Like by going into Orc at all without being immune to para. Aren't gear checks fun? Really good design, right? Mutate minus scroll. Yeah, that would be a situation where having a scroll of blink in your inventory is not necessarily a sign that you know, you messed. You may have been trying to use it as the thing as you were dying. You know, yeah, minus scroll is brutal mutation. But anyway, state of the character is pretty good. We've got all the shields we're ever going to need, really. Although I am tempted to just like keep wearing this large shield, which would sort of kind of make me want to train a lot more. But with the kite shield, with the +2 medium shield, I have a whole lot of AC, and my attack is still at 1 speed. So we probably go back to that for the time being. We have shoals and spider nests, so I really shouldn't have too much electricity to deal with. If there was snake, then I might have to deal with the shock monsters, you know, and then I'd have to sort of think about my plan after that. But I think I feel okay about not carrying, not wearing Aralek at all times. I can always just pop this the Staff of Air on real quick if there is a problem, you know, if I run into any kind of, you know, like Nicola, for example. But yeah, the character is just really strong. Just kind of a melee guy. I wanted to try to maybe mess around with the DjAr mechanics, with the you know, the magic that you get as you level up, but I was bribed to take a Fated Altar, and it turned out pretty well. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with Trog, you know, especially since the Fated Altar gives you enough piety to berserk instantly. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the stream. I do hope you guys enjoyed, but until next time, I'm signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.